keep rolling.
Sorry, I was evangelizing my comics that we were reading through and just how good they all are. Jedi versus Sith.
Here, I thought you were just going to open to Bane.
Right there.
Hey,
Right there.
Cool.
The man himself.
Did you guys have a good week?
Yeah.
phenomenal. You?
Yeah. Good. Welcome back to Rule of Three, everybody. Hope you're all well. I figured I'd just hit go live while we're talking, but yeah, we have a good few bit of stuff to talk about today. I mean, you guys sent a bunch of good articles.
Yeah, we're getting more and more things to talk about.
It's a lot of gaming. A lot. You would never expect it.
Yeah, 2 good gaming articles that you guys have, and this is the first stream of December. So after this, we've only got about 3, if we hit all of them for the year
good to go. Yeah.
Then it's 2026, dude. Yeah, that's wild.
And then 2026 is the year of Star Wars.
I was just thinking that. Please.
Heavy air quotes.
Yeah. I mean, compared to the last 2 years, for sure.
Yeah.
It's been dead as hell.
And then I think there's that Japanese trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, which they just make everything better. I don't know. I think it's the Japanese voiceover. Yeah. Grogu. It's great.
I didn't see it.
Good time.
I put it in the Discord if you guys want to watch it. But yeah, no.
It's a trailer.
It's a trailer. Yeah.
Oh, geez. I clicked it and it was an image.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got some stuff.
That's funny, dude.
Let's go. I like someone said the podcast is about to be all over the place and I'm here for it.
Oh, 100%.
Correct.
It always is. It always is.
We'll follow the will of the Force. Do you feel it flowing through you, Dash? The caffeine?
Yeah, the Force.
Cheers.
I got 3 hours of sleep. Let's roll, dude.
Get a nice fridge cigarette.
Badger's going to carry this.
Yeah.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
スター・ウォーズが映画館に帰ってくる。帝国が崩壊し、無法地帯と化した銀河に生きる伝説の賞金化石マンダロリアン。そしてフォースの力を秘めたグローグ。
Impressive.
Wait, what did it say? 5.2 feet? Oh.
I think
22nd of the 5th?
Yeah.
Friday.
Right. Yeah. Weird dates.
Is it the 22nd?
So May 22nd, yeah? Yeah. I mean, it tracks. Impressive.
固い絆で結ばれた2人を待ち受ける壮大な冒険と驚くべき運命とは。スター・ウォーズ、マンダロリアン&グローグ。
That's a great title.
Good shot, baby.
Bro, they're just selling toys at this point. I mean, they were always
horrible.
100%.
Horrible. They're so contrived, that bit with Sigourney Weaver, where like people have said for 10 years, if you want a strong female lead, get Sigourney Weaver, Alien Era, and Disney's gone, fucking Sigourney Weaver, huh? How about we just shove her into a scene and have like the toy, like Grogu interact with a chip plate and she stops him. Just totally missing the entire point of Sigourney Weaver. I'm just baffled.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sigourney Weaver, speaking of Alien, speaking of Predator, I keep seeing these Predator, what's the new movie called? Predator...
Badlands?
Yeah, I keep seeing clips pop up on TikTok. It actually looks pretty interesting.
I had fun with it. Apparently that means I'm a girl, I'm gay, and I love Disney because this is just made for gay girls.
I mean,
and
we knew
whatever
that.
the fuck.
Why you're on this podcast, dude.
Yeah.
Right. We needed a little bit
enjoyed it.
The legs. They come out sometimes. He pops them up.
Fuck.
Thank you, Rob. Chill. Yeah. No. And then when you find out their budget, compared to other budgets, and they really did make it seem like it was an alien planet with flora and fauna and all the thing. And I had fun.
I love that they based that story just off C-3PO and Chewbacca and Empire. Just carrying it, and they went, "That's a fucking whole movie." You wouldn't think that would work. Amazing.
Yeah, it worked better than I thought it was going to. If you're watching on streaming, you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh,
you dying?
Yeah.
Wrong pipe.
All right. Why don't you guys bring up the articles? Let's start this baby off. You choose. Whatever you want to talk about first.
Good chat, baby.
We have a good bunch of stuff. Yeah. How you doing, chat?
Do you want to do Badger's Levy stuff?
Only shills were blue.
I've heard this is a very lovely color. Brings out my tones.
No, Stupendous Wave's not here anymore.
Sorry. He literally found Jesus. He's in a better place. Like church. We missed him.
I'm just going with it.
Being fired. Okay.
All right.
Kylo Ren's unseen lightsaber.
Right. This is for you, Theory. The Saberman himself. So Disney have revealed Kylo Ren's unseen lightsaber in his latest comic. Of course, it's nothing official like a movie. Basically, it's in between episodes 7 and 8, I believe. Mm-hmm. And he not only he gets a bunch of Jedi sabers, but he bleeds them on the go.
Love getting him naked.
They love getting him naked. They love making him do weird shit, like he just bleeds them and fractures them because he has to be fractious. So that's the top saber, top left, with the green that he bleeds to red. But I actually just wanted to get your thoughts on the actual physical handle or the hilt. Sorry,
but it's supposed to be podcast. Interesting. I thought it was the Ben Solo hilt.
So this is a Jedi. He's fighting Dark Troopers from memory, and he somehow comes across a slew of Jedi hilts, and he grabs one and then bleeds it quickly.
I despise the bleeding crystal thing.
I hate the bleed. I don't like the mysticism. I want a dude to put a crystal in a saber hilt and be like, "Oh, this crystal's rare." Plus 6 to slashing. I don't know.
The dumb shit that they added where you can hear a bled lightsaber, like it screams through the Force, and so now you've added a plot point of why couldn't everyone hear Sidious's bled crystals, and you have to come up with why didn't Anakin just bleed his crystal on Mustafar? Why wasn't he able to do this? And you have to come up with this weird well, he wasn't ready to fully accept it, so he struggled of bleeding his crystal. Get the hell out of here!
No. So dumb.
Look at the middle pane. That's a green crystal upward arc of a sweep of the blade, and it's turned red by the time he swept it upwards. He didn't even meditate like they put in the rules. He now can just bleed them on will.
Yeah. Which I'm not saying that the technique of violently bonding or forcing some sort of force thing on your crystal couldn't be there and there. Like obviously the OGs used to infuse their weapons with the Force. And so it's there.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way they've enacted it.
But it used to be synthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What was it? Synthetic crystals were more powerful than regular crystals, right?
What? And then it was the Jedi owned all of the planets in Ilum that had natural crystal growth. So the Sith were forced to make synthetic crystals.
Yeah.
So you get into kind of like the plot points of in Shadows of the Empire where Luke is using a furnace to make his crystal. So it's but wouldn't it be red instead of green? But
yeah.
I think they canonize that. Well, he got the material that he was just purifying it or something to make it. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Maul did that. And the whole idea of not meditating, because Sith don't, but pouring dark side energy into their crystal while it's in the fire. I think it's cool.
Yeah. And I think Sith can meditate. It's just they can't, if you're doing Jedi shit, right? You're trying to remove everything, but Sith are just focusing on their anger and it's the same thing, but different.
I would say they concentrate.
Concentration. Yeah. Well, Vader in his chamber, right? Concentrate on all his hate and anger to be able to breathe without what was the actual meaning of meditation again? It was to
hold on. I it's why it doesn't make sense for a Sith to do it.
Well, I think homeboy Whitwer, or like when he did his audition for Star Killer, and it opens with him meditating, trying to put his lightsaber down, and he kept and like forcing it. They're like, "Why are you doing that?" He's like, "Because he's a Sith. He doesn't. He wasn't a Sith, but he's an acolyte. He doesn't know how to do Jedi meditation. He's trying to force it. He's trying to brute force it."
Okay, so meditate is a Latin term mediatum, meaning to ponder, think, contemplate, or reflect, which also comes from the verb meditare. So that makes sense. I mean, Sith don't really reflect, do they? More so just get angry or sad.
Unless you're reflecting on all your bad memories to fuel your...
Okay, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess they could meditate, really, but
it's just it's not the type of meditation we would think. It's increasing.
It's not like
their... No, it's
Yeah, you know what I love is in the Old Republic when you had to heal as a Jedi, you'd sit down and meditate, or they'd hold hands and whatever. But the Sith would stalk like Maul. You remember Maul at the reactor scene when he's just stalking back and forth, and Qui-Gon's like sitting? I think that's the perfect
and the
representation
other
of the two.
Goes like that, but either way, they're very active.
They're pissed.
Yes. If you want to get upset, go to the X.
And interesting how it took Vader a long time to bleed his crystal red, but Kylo Ren can do it mid-battle.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah. Vader had to take it to Mustafar, to a Dark Force Nexus cave. He failed once. He got slammed back into the wall, to the cave wall, because the crystal rejected his ass. And then he tried again, and then finally it bled.
They use it as a plot device. Like it's in the same thing with Jedi Survivor, where you like Dagan Gera, like he immediately bleeds his crystal, and like it's cool because
same with stupid OSHA.
Cal like can feel the change in the dark side. Like, wait, what are you doing? Like it's a good moment, but it's just that it's just to suit the writer at the you know. Well, they're all different.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up a point that we're circling around. When I look at this, I look at the Kylo Ren arc, it's pretty evident who the target audience is. Who do you
must work out?
You guessing? Well, Badger. How come Badger
California
doesn't get? How come he doesn't get covered by the comments? You lucky bastard! Remember, like all the weeks I was looking over them.
What do you mean?
You know how the comments?
My seat is higher.
Oh, it's because I had it on this setting. Oh wait,
she has the high ground.
No, fuck.
No, don't do it.
It's over, Anakin.
No.
I have the top comment.
Hold on. Bizarre. There we go. It's because it was that.
You poor bastard.
Oh, I don't like it.
No.
Versus
it's the money maker. You can't obscure it. Yeah, so I think that there's
just stare at you.
It's a weird thing, but do you think that because Star Wars is trying a broad appeal, and this Kylo Ren with his naughtiness and the romance and stuff feels like this is made for the female gaze? I could be wrong, but I don't think this appeals to the bros.
Female gaze?
Yeah.
Gaze as in like vision?
Yeah, not the gay gaze. The look.
You led with. I feel like this is made for female gaze.
Well, they were definitely making for the male gaze.
Listen,
for a while.
I have 3 hours of sleep. Let me.
Okay, let me explain. I saw that there's a new book talk thing, and I know that book talk is heavily led by females, and the ladies are really into a book at the moment, and it's about milking cowmen. And by
Minotaur, how did I know you were going to bring that up? Minotaur milking.
Well, sure. Okay. So I don't care. No judgment on their bestiality, kinks, whatever. That is weird. It is out there, but God bless.
Don't
you.
Judge.
Do you? It's
don't
in a book.
Shame.
Don't bring it to the real life. All right.
All I'm saying is Wookiee milking farm. All right.
Now I know what. Well, now I know what they want to be trapped with a bear in the forest. The weirdos. But.
I've been relying that you can milk anything with nipples, and
it's not nipple. It's clear that what they are their power fantasy is much different to men's. Like, let's say 50 Shades of Grey. It's always, it seems to be like a girl who's just kind of a schlub. She's attractive, but she's, you know, not seen by the people around her. And some sexy billionaire, powerful person, just a powerful person, sees them for who they are. Has he just
going off
tipped out?
camera for this one? Yeah, you keep talking about milking.
Okay. Whereas male power fantasy seems to be about growth. Like Luke Skywalker starts from nothing and he has to build himself up. So it's funny that Star Wars is kind of, there's a dimorphism of like they're trying to appeal to different audiences, but there's not been any type of PR or marketing or any type of kind of, the audience isn't told that. But clearly it rips the audience apart a little bit because like,
This would
you know,
be
if
fine if there was a commensurate amount of booba. There's no balance in the force of
I'm just
nudity.
saying it's interesting that they're trying to, you know what they're trying to do and who they're trying to appeal to, but a core dark side user like Kylo Ren, who is ostensibly the most badass Disney character, has zero appeal to the bros now.
Bro, he's so milked. Dark side. He's like, he's Diet Coke of dark
That's
side.
what I'm, but okay, but he has a lot of potential, and it's funny that it's kind of like, you know, where MMOs go long enough and then they kind of get a harder female audience. Like it's like they're going, all right, the bros are done. Let's put all their chips in the romance of Kylo. Am I wrong?
Theory hasn't had enough caffeine. I've probably had too much, and I'm still trying to decide what you're saying about all this. They know the Reylos exist.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
it's just weird. They didn't tell anybody. So George Lucas said, "I'm gonna fucking make Star Wars for 12-year-old boys." Like, obviously, everybody started to love it, and that was easier as a core audience. That, you know, we're called neckbeards and losers when we were kids. But then, because Disney wanted the whole kit and caboodle, they wanted a new audience. They haven't kind of let the audience know that we're going so broad. So there's some things that just don't appeal to me. You know what I mean? But they don't tell females like, hey, this is a Reylo book. They kind of just know the comics are for them now. Does that make sense?
Theory, does that make sense?
I'm a little lost.
So am I.
I've gone too far.
I don't know where this went.
Are you saying they haven't informed the female audience that they still make Fix Me Daddy Reylo books? That like Kylo Ren is still a bad boy?
It's not about that. It's more like Disney took over and they decided they wanted to sell double the toys, so they needed the female audience. But by doing so inherently, because we have different power fantasies, it's hard to please all of the audiences. Like that book doesn't appeal to me. You know, but a Sith book probably 12, 15 years ago would. And I'm like, But they don't tell the audience that. They don't let you know. No?
I don't think I'm on this one. I'm a little confused.
You don't have to be.
It might be because I'm sleepy, but so are you saying that this Kylo Ren comic is more so for women?
I think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any attachment to it. I'm like looking at him. I'm looking at him in his undies and he's swinging his saber and it doesn't. And I'm like, there's a lot of shit with Kylo lately that I'm like, he had a really toxic relationship with a girl, which I know they love in the romance novels. And I'm like, I think this is actually for female gays. Like this isn't for me, and not lesbians, like actual females who like the bad boy. Like I think that's what they're using Kylo as a vehicle for now. That's my take. I don't know.
I would disagree with that. I don't think that this comic is for females because he's, you know, in his undies. I mean, to say that is kind of like saying, you know, anything in the 90s or 80s, you know, our action heroes is like, you know, for females. Which, I mean, potentially, maybe. No.
I'm not going that broad. Okay.
Good-looking guys, but
would you say the Acolyte?
I wouldn't say that.
Would you say the Acolyte was written with men in mind or women? In the power,
when he undresses to show all his scars to her,
women for sure. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That they write different media for different gender, just innately.
They're definitely baiting.
I agree with that. I don't think this comic is.
The last one, it was a really toxic, weird, like a woman was getting in his face, being like, hook up with me, daddy. And he was like, F off. And I was like, this is not, something's weird's happening.
Well, I would say that Star Wars has become much more sexualized than it has ever been when it was with George.
Right.
In general.
See, I'm fine with that because we've all become adults, but like the movies need to stay a certain way. And then that's what comics were for. Like Legacy with Cade. He's doing drugs, he's doing death sticks, he's banging fucking Darth Talon when he's in the Sith Temple. Like it's all there. It's adult, it's graphic, there's violence, but it's a comic book and it's separated from the main movies. Because even the romance in Star Wars, I forgot when this was brought up, but even the romance in Star Wars is like it's a romanticized version of it.
Yeah, I can't really get behind. I can't get behind it on this because I mean, like Marvel Comics has like tons of shirtless dudes. Tons. I just feel like they just decided to make him shirtless to make him look cooler, or more like not a bitch.
I guarantee the vast majority of people that wanted the Ben Solo movie were the female fans of.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to appeal to a new audience as well. Like,
I wanted too, but that's what I'm saying. The vast majority of we'd be in the minority of like people that are willing to accept it.
You really think the vast majority of fans who would want the Ben Solo movie are women?
Yeah.
Well,
of the people that still watch
compared,
the movies,
compared to other products. I mean, well, look at the Mandalorian and Grogu. We're not the target audience anymore. You can feel the shift. We joke about it and say it's for kids and selling toys, and they want to double their toy sales. They need to hit young girls and young boys, but it's like that ain't us, bro. You can just feel it though, the difference.
I would say they just lost the plot and they don't know how to tell Star Wars, and they're just creating it for more of a Hollywood weekend sort of Star Wars fan who doesn't really need to know any of the lore or anything for that matter. It's just now a very diluted show. Like you don't need to know really much about Star Wars. You don't even need to watch any of the movies.
If we're bringing Ben back, bring back Luke too. say he's alive too. He didn't really overdose. He just teleported.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, why not get a show on, literally that side of that realm, the other side.
The netherworld.
Another world. Yeah.
My other argument to that would be if they don't understand Star Wars and they don't understand the core audience, then in their discussions, I'll give any money because I know that they would 100% sit there and go, we want to appeal to X, because it behooves them to take on an audience. If you don't understand the story, you're not Quentin Tarantino and you write the story that you want, or George Lucas where you write the story that means something to you. You just go, how do I appeal to X? Because that's important. You become corporate. And so I feel like I can feel underneath what they're doing when they're trying to appeal to a certain audiences. Like, as you guys innately did, you just went Mandalorian and Grogu, that's for kids. They're trying to sell toys. Like, you can just feel where they don't know how to write a story, so they just go for target audiences or diversity or a check, like you could say check boxes.
For sure. I wouldn't even say they target for kids. I would say they target more surface level. Just surface level fans. Like
so interesting.
Like, ooh, cute. Grogu's cute.
I reckon all they got is analytics. They just got raw data of like, we sold 54.5% more Grogu than any other toy. We need to push Grogu across the board. Like, I reckon that's all they say.
It's kind of like the boys. Like, oh, you're up 42% this month, or what? I don't know, some shit like that.
Well, because corporate handles it. Soulless money, man. I'm not saying it's evil. I'm not saying that women are wrong for liking Star Wars or kids or not. It's all for me. I need it. I'm saying that
I never thought that. I never went there with what you were saying.
Well, that's the message. No, it's just you can feel it, and you can feel them trying and missing. I think if they hit the mark, it wouldn't dip so hard. Like Skeleton Crew is pretty good. You knew that it was a show for kids, though.
Yeah, it's you judge it for what it is. Exactly. I agree.
Serviceable.
Skeleton Crew's whatever.
But they don't, because George had his vision and we already knew who the audience, what the core audience, et cetera, it didn't feel so disassociated and like, but they don't have a PR person who says, we're making a Kylo Ren comic book primarily for women. Like they or this Mandalorian and Grogu for kids. obviously, because it would cut people out. So it's just interesting to me that they're doing it, but they don't say that part, if that makes sense.
Well, in my opinion, I think George was just telling a story that he had in his head. He didn't care who watched it, really.
Yeah, but he said for 12-year-old boy, like he said that, and I'm not saying that it morphed later, and I genuinely believe it was for the story, but I'm talking like, whenever we talk about if we took over Disney or Star Wars, what we would do, and I had Star Wars Dark, I would fucking have a category that says Star Wars 18 plus dark horror. Like I would categorize it so people knew what they were getting into.
Mm-hmm.
They got none of that now. It's just kind of a hodgepodge where you kind of go, what's this new project? Nah. Yes. No.
I'd love to address this. You really are a grifter. You make money by trash talking Star Wars because rage bait makes money. If you really hated or loved Star Wars, you would either not talk about it or at least wouldn't bash it. So if I really loved something and I saw it getting ripped to shreds and just becoming horrible, something that it wasn't supposed to be after new ownership has taken place, if I really loved it, I'm supposed to just say nothing? How does that make sense? Listen, I've been doing this for 9 years. The most money I ever made was when Star Wars was enjoyable, when it was good. Mandalorian Season 2. I mean, we're talking close to $500,000 in just 1 month there of ad revenue just on YouTube alone. I've never done that again. I've never hit that number again. Hating Star Wars doesn't make you more money. In fact, it makes you less money than when Star Wars is popular. And I have the analytics to prove that. At the end of the day, we do have an audience, and our audience is here for us, and they're here to listen to what we have to say. So if I make a video about Star Wars being shitty, then that's my opinion. People will watch. If I have an opinion where Star Wars is good, people will watch to see what I say about that. So I think you should leave the analytics talk to actual YouTubers who have been doing it for a decade versus just some bullshit that you read on Twitter about me.
No, this is, with all due respect, retarded. Every single word you said right there was retarded. If we stop talking about it, the only people talking about it will be the people that like the ruined shit. And I don't want their voices to be the only ones out there. Because I get this with other pop culture stuff. Well, if you don't like James Gunn's DC, why are you talking about it? It's like, because I don't like it. So I'm telling you exactly what I don't like, why I don't like it, what I would like to see, and how to get there. I watch Skeleton Crew. I don't care. Everyone's all apathetic. Well, that's the people that should stop. If you're apathetic, then go fuck off respectfully. All right. If you do still care and you want to see improved Star Wars, then you got to start watching it. You got to start talking about what you liked about it. I liked in Skeleton Crew when they used Star Wars words like wizard and Sith, all the things. Like otherwise, the only people talking about it are the people that took control of everything and ruined it.
Yeah. I think you got to fight for what you believe in. And we see that all across the board in the world, whether it's politics or, movies and franchises. And I think Star Wars is one of them. And it's something that's been a huge part of my life since I was 5 or 6 years old. And
also, what are we doing? We're showing off all the things we do like. We're talking about all the properties we do. We're talking about the thing, how to get forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the real heart of this kind of comment is about money at the end of the day. If I made zero money from any of this stuff, there would be no level of jealousy. At the end of the day, it just comes down to, oh, he's making money doing this? Well, then he must be a bad person. What? What are you talking about, dude?
No, they want you to not give your honest opinion. So you say
it's really bizarre.
But then when he gives his authentic opinion on things, we're just shitting on it. It's like, well, he didn't like it.
Yeah.
If he liked it, he would say he liked it. It's really that simple.
Yeah. And I get this a lot too. I will say there are certain folk you've been around that are bad actors, like Critical Drinker and Nerd. So listen, whoever I'm around, first of all, whoever I'm around doesn't mean that I am them. Second of all, Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic are authentic in their beliefs. Mm-hmm. They say what they mean and they mean what they say. If your opinion of them is that they're a bad actor, well, then that's your opinion. But what does that have to do with me? Not only that it's false, but what does that have to do with me?
Well, and specific to Star Wars, Drinker and Gary and all that, that just goes back to the classic OG of like, they don't like the prequels. That's fine. That just goes to old school nerd arguments. It has nothing to do with there's some sort of nefarious negative influence.
It's super interesting because I've been talking about Star Wars for probably 3 times plus the amount of time that I've been on YouTube getting paid for it. And I used to do it for free. I used to do it when it wasn't cool like it is today. I used to do it all the time as a kid when you were outcast for liking Star Wars or talking about it. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of bullshit comments that really stem from jealousy or whatever it might be going on in their own heads. And that's their problem.
Right. I think people don't, they like try and punish you. They try and find chinks in the armor if they can, you know, why not? Oh, because you know, like I could not have done that whole spiel, and I'm sorry, it was a bit of a rant, but that was me trying to be a human being and unfold my thoughts of like, give me pushback, guys. I'm telling you my perspective. It's not a fully cooked thought. I'm giving you the chance to correct me or to critique it. You know, that takes more courage than just waiting for somebody to slip up like Theory or somebody else, or, you know, supposedly get a soundbite and then just try and cook them on the internet. Like, we're having a discussion.
I mean, have I had hot takes? I mean, I've been on the internet every day for 10 years. For sure, I'm sure I've had some hot takes. I'm sure I've had moments where I'm like, yeah, I kind of regret saying that or whatever. That was just a fucking moment, you know? But, you know, that's life. I don't know. That's part of being on the internet, man. Show me a streamer who hasn't had a hot take ever.
And then they're just a dumbass who's trying to play the game, and that's what you would call a shill. So it's like you either be a human being and you're up for critique, or you pretend to be a robot and then you're critiqued for being false. So it doesn't, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, as for that comment about Critical Drinker and Roderick, I like Gary, and I like Critical Drinker.
Oh, you get it for Ryan and Mahler and anyone over there. And Mahler gets, yeah, we're all alt-right grifters, evil, blah, 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 blah. And it all just comes down to, I don't like who they voted for, and or I don't like that they don't like the things that I like.
Think what you like, man. At the end of the day, that's your opinion. And freedom of speech. Enjoy it. Some people demand $500 to be on a show. I would walk 500 miles, and then I would walk 500 miles more to be on a show like Rule of Three, just chilling and talking with my bros about Star Wars.
Yeah,
and that, you know, that's what we want this show to be, is just like a bunch of nerds talking about Star Wars and, you know, their take on Star Wars, and that's it.
Bro, months and months ago, before any of this, Theory had hit me up and was like, would you like to come on sometime? We're going to put a show together to talk about Star Wars. I have Ryan, I have Mahler. I was like, that is the coolest shit I've ever heard. Yes, I want to talk about Star Wars. Please. Let me talk about Star Wars. I love it. So can't be quiet about it.
I don't mean to silence anyone. You can't, even if you tried. But there have been some good projects that just get overlooked or hated on for no reason. Again, that's your opinion. Just because you like something and someone doesn't, that doesn't mean that they're invalid. And the same goes for you. Just because you like it and I don't, doesn't mean you're invalid. So don't be a hypocrite. Nobody likes hypocrites. Mando Season 3 was not that bad at all. Again, subjective. Andor, Tales, most of Ahsoka are killer. Subjective.
Yeah. And also the opposite side of like, okay, I will admit, like the more you look into the shadow looks back at you. Gary and Critical have been doing this a long time. Are they maybe more apt to see some of the signs because pattern recognition and call it out quicker than anyone else? Sure. I catch myself doing it. But I'd like you guys to admit that maybe you're a little quick to fucking just like everything because you're tired of everything being shit, that you're willing to glom onto the first glimmer that things are back.
I'm going to go a step further. People have gotten caught up in the fact that you can't dislike something because then you are alt-right.
Yeah, or you're a hater.
What?
It's like, guys,
let's get a grip, guys. Like it's insane.
It's a politics thing.
If you don't like the acolyte, you're alt-right. What?
Really?
Yeah.
I know tons of liberals that hate that shit.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Crazy. Hey, I've always loved this channel. Thanks, bro. Some of your YouTube friends, Theory for show, are grifters, no question. That's your opinion. And you know what? I judge people on how they treat me. And I can tell you they've treated me with so much more respect, kindness, and true friendship. Not the type that stabs you in the back.
Yeah.
Like so many other people out there. And I have seen so many people come and go. Believe me. So, can we get back to the show now?
Yeah.
Just wanted to address that.
Want a bit of levity?
Clear, real grifting is when you say shit you don't believe in, specifically just for the views or the money. And I guarantee you, because I've talked to them many times. Drinker and Gary think all those things off screen too.
Oh yeah,
off screen too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really nice people. Really nice people.
Yeah.
I have seen Gary talk to people recovering on the street, just like, like meetups and shit like that, giving his time. And Drinker had me on when I had like a barely over 1,000 subs. Like super nice, always giving. So
speaking of Star Grift, Mahler just uploaded his 17.5-hour edit and review of Star Wars Outlaws, and I highly recommend that you guys go and check it out. It's 17.5 hours long. It feels like it's 10 minutes. It's hilarious.
that's how quick it
How
moves.
does he do that? YouTube caps at 12 hours. That's sorcery.
Huh?
YouTube caps videos at 12 hours. You can't upload unless you got a specialized
I don't think so, do they?
account. Yeah,
Well, he is the long
I've tried.
man.
Some accounts
Bizarre.
can, like those full gameplay ones can do 36 hours, but like unless you upload it as a live, like can't do it. He's got sorcery.
And I think different channels have different abilities based on sub count. So it is possible that he has the ability to do it.
Is it possible to
Unless he
learn
two-parted it.
this
It's
power?
possible to learn this power. Not from a long
Not
man.
from a Jedi.
Right back.
Yeah, right there. About 600,000 views 5 days ago, 17.5 hours.
That's so nuts. I wonder if that's scripted. That would take months to make.
It did. I remember when he told me about it. I think it was about a year ago.
Yeah,
It took him over a year.
Yeah. That sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And that's not just him following a game. That'll be his own thoughts and writing it down and drafts and blah, blah. Oh, my God.
Jam a man of fortune, and Jay
I was watching it on my
must
gaming
seek
channel.
My fortune. Henry
Sounds like-
Avery's 1994.
Legacy of Kane intro.
Go hide, Nix.
I can still take you while you're paying for it.
These guys so strong.
They can't mess with us.
That's
Star
so
Wars Outlaws
bad.
is now a game that fully leans into the ambitious vision and scope that its creators originally intended.
You want to hear grifters? Because I saw someone called us grifters. You want to hear grifters? Listen to the next 45 seconds.
For it.
This is probably the best game Ubisoft has ever made.
Star Wars Outlaws is a great game.
Overall, I'd say this was like 6, 7 out of 10.
I think it's fair that a lot of people are calling it kind of a 7 out of 10 style game. It definitely feels that.
Massive were not only trying to deliver the biggest and most beautiful Star Wars game ever made, they were also trying to respond to much of the criticism we throw at Ubisoft about how they design open world games.
The game really did live up to the reputation of its inspirations.
An 8 out of 10. Outlaws is a shockingly solid game.
I think the Star Wars Outlaws is a really, really good game.
Star Wars Outlaws is a game that is incredible to look at, but it will also make you ask,
Stop it,
what's
Australians.
over there? And it will reward your curiosity if you choose to find out.
I think IGN was right. It's a solid 7 out of 10 game.
I loved Outlaws.
As for my overall rating, I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10.
This is a game for me for sure. I'm going to give Star Wars Outlaws an 8.5 out of 10.
Excellent game that is easy to recommend in 2025.
Star Wars Outlaws is f***ing awesome.
Star Wars Outlaws. A petulant boil congealing in the more embarrassing cavities to be found in the clotted world of modern gaming.
$160. Early gameplay.
Nice. Bro. And then they lost all their gameplay.
Great.
I know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh no, more spawned. You guys okay? You guys doing all right?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
A little busy right now.
You heard her.
But
Keep moving.
okay.
Your device ran into a problem and we have to immediately... My computer crashed.
Excuse me? What the fuck? What are you doing up there?
Ubisoft, I want my money back. Want my money back. It ain't open world. The game's unfinished. I'm clipping through walls. Okay, my speeder won't go faster than freaking the Vespa in Boba Fett went faster than this shit.
Oh no, she punched that guy and she got all of her health back. How is this possible? There's a random stormtrooper scout trooper here? What the fuck? What are you doing here?
Oh boy.
Very fun watch.
She out
Highly
healing
recommend.
that damage?
Yeah. She like regens.
The notion of sicking this rotted slab of feces on the world was threatened for years. Only in recent times did the bastards actually do it. This game is, however, representative of an abhorrent cancerous tumor pulsating across the entertainment industry as a whole, the culture surrounding it, and the individual devices unfortunate enough to have downloaded this malignant malware.
All right. I concede defeat, Theory. You're right. You know, I was saying, you know, maybe the franchise is trying to appeal to too many demographics. By the way, I hope everybody enjoys Star Wars, but it may be sheer incompetence. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, Ubisoft. I mean, that was the one where it was so bad in the stealth that they just removed the stealth requirements instead of fixing it.
Yeah, great game.
So bad.
What was it like? Those guys in the beginning. I give Star Wars Outlaws a 9 out of 10.
So authentic.
Paid.
So authentic.
Insane. Mahler's probably the best YouTube essayist out there. I'd say he is the best.
Still waiting for him to finish Force Awakens. He's got like one last part of that thing.
Damn.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Damn, dude. He should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he told me about that a long time ago. Yeah.
Just give me an open world Jedi bounty hunter game or whatever the fuck.
Well,
Let me
wait. You ask and you may receive. Can we share screen, please, Theory?
Ooh.
Yes.
There's big rumors going around. This is from Reddit, but I've just cut that part out. A big Star Wars game announcement is coming very soon. And just to be clear, this announcement has nothing to do with Star Wars Zero Company or Eclipse. Now, this seems to be in the rumor mill that there's a huge announcement. Some people are pointing to, do you remember Amy Hennig, who wrote Legacy of Kain, among other games, Uncharted as well? She started Skydance Games, I believe. They think she had a game cooking in the background that people are saying. They're saying it could be the KOTOR remake, something possibly, and I strongly believe this is coming, like an announcement. So what do you think it is? Taking bets. Not Jedi 3, obviously.
Yeah, like a remastered Republic Commando.
Do like a strategy game.
I reckon it's KOTOR remake.
Wow.
Amy Hennig is a great
the
writer,
KOTOR
though.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Saber's doing that one, so
well, because it keeps on like getting new companies dying, getting it, but Saber's still holding on to it. I think that's going to be the big. They're going to reboot it because the last teaser wasn't real. It was just a teaser from the other company.
And that was that other company, right? And that was the one where the chick that was going to DEI it up and change everything. She's not there anymore. It's a new company, and they're the guys that did Warhammer, who said that like basically we just want to make good games that raise your heart rate and they said all the right things. So because I get very worried with KOTOR.
Oh yeah,
so do I. But this is I don't know. Something's happening with Star Wars games. I'm excited. It's brewing.
They better.
That'd be crazy, dude.
Andor.
All right, boys. What do we got next?
Well, it's another game. If you want to share screen,
Yes, sir.
So, Final Fantasy creators once met with George Lucas to possibly work on a Star Wars MMO RPG. Now, this is just all tying into. I thought I'd do a 1-2 punch with the gaming news, but In a fascinating case of what possibly could have been, Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy series, has revealed that he once met with George Lucas with the desire to make a Star Wars MMO RPG. While the collaboration never occurred, the two sides eventually went on to make two of the most successful MMO RPGs of their own, Star Wars The Old Republic and Final Fantasy XIV. Now, this is for Badger. This was actually around the time of Galaxies. So we may have had Galaxies, or instead, and like both, a Final Fantasy made Star Wars MMO. Can you believe that? Back in the heyday.
Yeah.
I would not mind an Expedition 33 style Star Wars game. If you've not played that game, it's a masterpiece.
We'll have to get to the Ahsoka drama too.
Yeah. Well, Ahsoka drama's next up. If you want to jump to that,
We
want to
could,
get
yeah.
your thoughts.
Well, I mean, Empire War would be amazing if we get it remade in today's graphics.
Yeah, I don't want to ever play an RTS with Theory. He seems to be like cooking in that game, and I'm so shit.
Dude, it's been years, man. Like I used to play. I was really sweaty at it when I was a kid, but it's been a long time.
I'm like a resource hoarder, and it always fucks me. So, Star Wars Ahsoka actor leaves show over salary dispute. Have you guys heard about this?
Yes. I would put air quotes around drama too.
It's interesting though.
Yeah. Oh, it's very interesting.
We're gonna get
so
to
is
it in a
this Red Boy.
So Ahsoka actor, I think it's more the irony. I'm a cheeky bastard. The Australian sense of humor. Ahsoka actor Claudia Black has revealed that she will not be returning for season 2 of the Star Wars TV show, citing a dispute in pay with parent company Disney, because Disney doesn't have enough money to share. She played Night Mother Clothal, one of 3 Dathomirian Night Sisters who teamed up with Admiral Thrawn to become a major antagonist in the first season. Black, who also known for Stargate SG-1 as well as Pitch Black with Vin Diesel, revealed in a recent interview with Bleeding Cool,
Farscape. How do you not mention Farscape?
Did I not?
No, them. How did they not mention Farscape?
Was she in Is this? I don't recognize
that's Aaron.
That.
Yes.
Interchangeable. One of the things I was going to say is you kind of cooked when you're in that heavy makeup, somebody, and you're kind of in the background weaving spells. Like,
yeah,
I feel like they can get away with replacing her pretty easily.
It's Morrigan in Dragon Age.
Damn, we got a
she
fan.
also plays one of Tally's people in Mass Effect, one of the Quarians.
I apologize.
Chat, you know who this is? I have absolutely no idea.
You know, bro, you never watched Farscape? Great show. Syndicated. Oh my god, so good. Yeah.
Here's the humorous part. I'm going to be transparent, she said. They picked up season 2, picked me up with it, and then Disney, which is restructuring things differently these days, could not pay me what I needed to be paid as a single mother to keep all my responsibilities going at home in Los Angeles because they were filming in London. It was not something that they could make happen, and therefore I had to bow out for season 2. Is it messed up? The first thing I thought was, number one, who, like, that? It's kind of using an emotional standpoint. It kind of being like, you're not paying me enough as a mother. Like, usually people don't say that, but the fact that she's a night, like, sister and the mother, like, night mother.
I mean, I see people just happy that Stargate's coming back. It just means she can come back as her Stargate character.
You don't see the irony that she plays a night mother and they won't pay her, and she says, "I'm a mother." Yeah.
Hold
on. Damn.
Everyone's got responsibilities, but if she wants more money and she's not getting paid for it, then fine. But I mean, I would also argue, if you need money that badly, then why wouldn't you take the job? Especially if it leads to more jobs and they're still paying you. I imagine they're probably paying her what?
Probably not. Honestly, this
knowing
kind of
what they pay those kinds of roles, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this,
10 grand. Low.
Yeah,
it's either got to be really ridiculously low, and she's like trying to. That's funny how they use that Hollywood speak when they're not saying the actual thing. So it could be that it's way too low, and she's like, "F you, Disney," in the nicest way. But also, I never see people be like, "Hey, I'm a mom. I got kids that I got a family to feed," and I'm like. You never see somebody say it, like, I got a dog at home, I need dog food, why aren't you fucking paying me, Disney? Like, that's, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
I hear that a lot.
Really?
Get it?
Oh,
well, she wasn't asking for, $500 a show, a little bit more than that. I don't know. A lot of people didn't even realize that that's Claudia, but like hardcore Farscape and Stargate fans didn't realize that that was Claudia.
No, and that works against her
have
because
no
then
idea
she's
who it is.
replaceable. If she's a badass, unfortunately, that's even worse.
Bro, she's nerd royalty when it comes to Farscape, and then later on Stargate.
For kids or adults?
Maybe she has a new one. Who knows?
You get
She
to
adopted.
Who doesn't have kids? Who doesn't have responsibilities? Who doesn't have people to pay for? Who doesn't have people
Yeah.
like waiting on them?
It almost seems like currying favor though, because that makes
Oh,
them look
literally.
bad. Disney, who are champions of the little guy supposedly, but they're really just national corporation. They don't give a shit. So it's funny that they play the side of like they care about people. But so she's gone, well, I'm a mom, pay me more, and they're like, fuck no. We'll get a new night mother.
Everyone's got responsibilities, man. If you want more money, that's fine. You know your worth, so to speak. But
But she promised she would bring it and that she would do her research.
I love how
It was
much you
the
love
Night
that back to her.
Sister research. Poor chick. Oh well, we'll have to get another one that everyone will not recognize.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's like, it's not like Balin Skull. Like,
yeah,
Little dewormer, take care of that. Yeah. Did we even need to see the Night Mothers again? Are they going to be tied to the temple?
I reckon they could do one or even half a night mother. Nobody would really pay attention. Like I know that's mean, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I just never would say I'm a dad publicly. I wouldn't, I need money.
It's terrible, dude. It's
that was
it's
probably trying to publicly
that's-
shame, right?
Bro, every human has responsibilities of some sorts, and if you decided to have kids, then you better be ready to take on those responsibilities. Don't expect someone else to take care of it.
Here's me playing both sides though. I can't imagine being a single parent, so it's got to be hard as a single mother. I get it, but I don't know if it's kosher to air your personal grievances when it comes to business. You know what I mean? Publicly and make Disney look bad through that. The framing, I don't know. I see both sides, and I'm like,
I don't like it
it's so
because you're using your kids as like, I'm trying to pull on hearts. So you're just using your children at that point to like get more money because you're like, what? It's strange to me. I don't know, man.
It's a
Figure it
tactic,
out.
yeah.
Figure it out.
Maybe she didn't mean it that way. Maybe she was just look, I'd love to do it, but I'm a single mom. I got responsibility.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you know what I mean? Like, but it's funny. But I literally brought it up because of the irony that she's the night mother and she said she's a single mother.
I just also I think people like that who are like, no, I need more money for that. If you need more money, then do the job. I'm sure it's not pennies.
There's no getting around that part.
Do the job if you need money that badly. Fuck. You need work? Here's work. Take it.
Do you think that Three Mothers kind of dilutes the whole? I know the Three Witches kind of trope works, but also I don't know what to focus on here.
I think Three Mothers makes them more expendable, to be honest, because if you only had one, you know that she ain't
That's
gonna
what I
die
mean. Yeah. Alison. I remember Alison.
Shocker,
Right.
I wasn't a fan of them saying that the Night Sisters come from a whole nother galaxy that can only be reached by the fucking space whales or a whole nother. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Bro's got to advertise the fact that he streams on Twitch. Had no clue. Yeah, I guess I'm also on Twitch.
Wow.
I do a pretty horrible job at advertising my stuff, unless it's Sabers or the channel, I guess.
They went with Thrawn, right? They left with him.
Bubble, toil and trouble. Yeah, they did. They went to Dathomir.
Right.
Good Macbeth.
She's what? She's worth
No.
70 mil?
No.
Is that just not adding up what she's been paid over the years?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
We're going to get to super chats as well, guys. So I know a lot of you sent, and we got some big ones that were sent. We're not going to leave you hanging. We're going to read you, whether you're free or 99 cents or $8 billion. What in the world is
What? You're going to read
that?
99-cent super chats? Oh my God.
Oh, man, you're bad.
Sorry.
You're bad, dude.
I'm
What
sick.
is this?
Holy shit!
I don't like it.
That's crazy, dude. We now have
You're
a
missing an
Kiadi
apostrophe.
dash. Kiadi Dashi. Kiadi Douchey.
I can't believe well, that's gonna stick. I can't believe that you didn't color grade it to my head.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, do a better job. Come on.
Love you too, man.
I've been watching you since the start. Thank you for everything you do. You put a smile on my face every stream. I bought a Fallen Knight Black Theory saber, and it's sick. Hyped for Vader Episode 2. God bless. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking, where's Vader Episode 2? It's still on schedule for winter, and if you give me about a week, I can finally announce something that I have been holding for probably a few months, I guess. Like a month and a half. But it's pretty cool. That's for sure. Anyways, stay tuned. So obviously Christmas coming up. Side note, do you guys want the sale starting this weekend or do you want it starting next week? Probably a stupid question, but some of you guys actually prefer next week because that's when you get paid and stuff. But you let me know.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to be doing a Christmas sale, of course. Have to. I know we just did Black Friday sale. We got to do the Christmas now. Sale, baby. Got to do a lot of sales.
Show your love. Send a saber.
Be a neighbor. Legal battle over Star Wars actor resurrected in Rogue One movies to next stage. Next stage.
Tarkin?
I give Star Wars Outlaws
Tarkin.
an 8.5 out of 10.
So basically, a legal battle over the digital resurrection of actor Peter Cushing, who played Tarkin, in the Star Wars spin-off film Rogue One has reached the Court of Appeal, with the film companies arguing the claim should be dismissed. And in a nutshell, basically, Tyburn asserts that they entered into a letter agreement. I don't know what that means, where Cushing wrote a letter saying with Cushing in 1993 that claims prohibited the reproduction of his appearance via special effects without Tyburn's explicit permission. So this Tyburn company, conglomerate peoples, think they own the rights to Cushing's face. Now, obviously, they did a pretty good job of making Tarkin come back to life in Rogue One. And the actor who did the voice was phenomenal. I thought they would use Stephen Stanton because obviously he plays him in the Clone Wars. But I really just wanted to segue this into how you guys felt about the digital face stuff. Because Disney, in my opinion, you know what? I'll give my opinion in a minute. How do you guys feel?
About digital face stuff, like deepfake?
Yeah. About resurrecting actors, the legalities of it, how it
If
looks.
it's okay with their families and they give the go-ahead and they're getting some cutback, absolutely.
That's what Tarkin looks like. And so from now till Kingdom Come, I want Tarkin to look like Peter Cushing because that's how Tarkin looks. So in a certain way, you have surrendered your likeness for fucking ever, at least when it comes to this stuff. Same thing with Hayden, same thing with all of them. That's how the family, even Mark,
should be getting.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you remember the dude who had like that skull masky head in Revenge of the Sith? The end, Tarkin came on screen for 2 seconds. The stand-in actor.
Wayne, I think. Either way, it's the guy that plays Scorpius in Farscape.
Dude, oh my god, Farscape. You could cut your hand touching his face. It was so angular, those cheekbones.
Yeah,
not bad.
It's freaky. Yeah.
They superimposed
I
his face.
personally, I like it, but I feel like Disney's tech is not there compared to the fans. Just like put a filter over it, or they end up hiring people. They just keep fucking it up. Like Tarkin was really good, probably like 90% there. But
this is like 10 years old though. Rogue One. It's like almost 10 years old. So
it was better than Mando Luke. I did not like Mando Luke. Did not like it.
No, it was wackadoodle. It was wackadoo. It was bad.
Also, that dude that plays Luke looks more like a young Mark Hamill than the deep faked version they went with.
Yeah.
Even dub his voice and keep the actor. Like, just not whatever abomination it is. Because I can see the uncanny valley, and my eyes, like my brain just is like, wrong. And I'm not paying attention to the performance enough.
Yeah. I would agree with this.
This is the first. I've got an agreement.
We agree on a lot of stuff. No,
I like to be the odd man out. You know, give me something. Shut up. You're wrong. All right. They're all my articles. Badger has something big with Levy, I believe.
All right.
If you
Badgy
want, I can
Wadgy.
play that. Just because he went on, he's been talking about his influences, and it kind of leads into Starfighter discussion.
I'd love to address this. Are you using AI tools to help amplify Vader? No, we are not. Everything is made in-house. For the last 2 years, I have been spending over $20,000 plus on the low end every single month in silence for the most part. And I really hope that you guys will enjoy this free fan film that will be unmonetized.
Speaking of
it'll be out
AI,
soon. Very, very soon. And it looks amazing.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't undercut that. We are all very proud of you. And 20K, imagine spending $20,000 on anything, you know, not like a cars or houses or any of cool fun things for the fans for free. It's pretty badass.
For fans, for myself, you know, I don't want to be like, this is for the fans. I want to see it. It's something that I also promised to my subscribers back in 2018. And you guys have believed in me. You guys have like sent super chats. You've watched my videos. You've bought sabers. You've bought merch. You know, I'm not going to pull the rug and be like, well, it's not happening. I've sold my dream car that I worked really hard for. I have taken out loans. I have done everything that I needed to do in silence. I have fought people that have stolen from me and filed for bankruptcy. I didn't file for bankruptcy. People stole from me and filed for bankruptcy. People that were
that was wild.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I've really fought tooth and nail to get this done, and to do it all while I've built the fastest growing saber company in the world. Shit, you know, God's on my side, and I'm doing my best. So
yeah, and you've taken the hits as well. I'm very proud of you. Like, it's got to be so hard.
I've taken so many hits, yeah, but you know what? That's life. You take hits and you just keep going, baby. That's it.
Yeah, but like that's where all the magic happens, is getting past it. Like when you made the first episode and you were telling me how it was like a wedding with subcontractors. People knew that you didn't know the game, so they just would chart like things were going crazy with money and you didn't know, you couldn't protect yourself. That would hurt. So I would lose my mind.
Yeah, do you guys remember a video chat? Do you remember a video I made maybe like 3 years ago? It was titled "My Lawyers Are Ready." Yeah, that was about that guy who essentially took 150 grand worth of money that I earned, money that I made him, and just vanished and filed for bankruptcy and fucking fucked off completely off the face of the earth. And it was a hard pill to swallow. Definitely left me in a very negative state. And that was, you know, money I could have definitely used and money I was counting on for the movie. And but it is what it is. And instead of staying in that negative state, you know, you got to bring yourself out of it, make the best of every situation, go forwards, and have a higher frequency, I call it, especially from the book that I've been reading, Becoming Supernatural, which is a fantastic book. And you just make shit happen. People have a hard life all over the world. I'm not going to sit here and stew in it and be a little victim. See it and believe it, it'll happen. So
a Sith would stew on it.
Sith would stew on it. I did. I did stew on it, and I wasted a lot of my energy and time on that. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it is out. But this movie was definitely a battle to get done for sure. And the announcement I'll make hopefully next week will be pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking sweet. I'd just like to know when the hoodies will arrive that I ordered. Mine since you first announced it, and it still didn't. Oh yeah, so we launched the Vader Episode 2 hoodies about 3 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. And those are listed on the site that they will be shipped out in the end of December. But good news, and this is the first time I'm announcing it unofficially, that I'm actually going to be spending about 4 times the price to get them to the warehouse faster, because you know stuff is jacked up in price for December to ship things around. So I'm going to get all of those to the warehouse earlier within the next, I'd say, week or so, and then we can start shipping them out. But I'm still going to say end of December, January for the hoodies. But if they arrive at your door earlier, maybe Santa had something to do with it.
Sweet.
All right.
Santa. Yeah, well, I'll let it speaks for itself here.
Magicians, right? It's like we're immersed into their world. I was curious for you, what was that pivotal movie that you saw at a younger age that kind of maybe even subconsciously became the thing that
It's such a cliche answer, but it's an extra poignant answer because of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
It was Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was 1977. And I just remember, I mean, I loved Star Wars. I loved Empire. But boy, I must have been somewhere in my adolescence for Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Is that 84? 83?
I think so. I think it's 83. That's my favorite of the
Let me
trilogy.
tell you something. People, I have not said this out loud because everyone's like, which Star Wars movie is Starfighter the most like? Which is it the most inspired by?
He's nerding out.
If I'm being honest, I know the cool answer would be Empire.
Sure.
And sort of the inarguable answer would be New Hope.
Yeah.
But it's kind of Jedi. It's Jedi because the combination of theme, levity, adventure, heart, spectacle, somehow that movie just got it right for me. And I saw that movie so many times in the theater, more times in the theater than New Hope and Empire, and it stuck with me. And I will tell you, there's moments on, I know we're not talking Starfighter yet, but there's moments where I'm on set and I feel like that kid is with me in the director's chair. Like I'm there making his dream come true.
It's absolutely incredible. And
Anything about that? I mean, he goes on to, but just that right there.
Cool. Okay. Well, I hope that dream is also what George wanted to. But this is Starfighter, so something totally different. So yeah, I hope he seems to be very passionate about it. Hopefully, he's not just trying to sell a film, but he seems real, seems passionate, and great. I hope it's good.
Who would have thought?
Because he goes on, and we've read this before, where he again affirms that like it is not a sequel, it's not a prequel, it does not have any legacy characters. Every time I asked, what about this connecting to this? She's like, no, just do your own thing, do something new. The story is written completely isolated by him and Jonathan Troper, who did Banshee and Warrior.
Right.
So it's literally about, and if we were complaining that they turned a male brand and made it into a female brand, the famous Chris Gore quote, it's about an uncle going on the run with his nephew. It's literally, they've done everything we've asked for. So I really hope it pans out that way. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little bit of a, I don't want to say red pill take, but this is my honest opinion. I get the bro who makes Stranger Things and all of these kind of lighthearted fare for kids, Adam, whatever it is, like Adam 22 and his wife.
Oh God.
I get that Return was my favorite as a kid, bar the Ewoks. I fucking hate the Ewoks, but it was, and now it's Empire as I get older. I get that he's passionate, and for Star Wars, this is my favorite. This is the thing that I would look forward to the most, and I hope it's good. But this is like a black hole inside me that's just like, I don't trust Disney or anything that I don't get excited the way that I used to. I would have vibed on his energy 10 years ago, but now I'm just like, I just want AI tools. I want AI tools to get so good the fans tell the stories. Like Theory and I have been talking to Skywalker Stories. Skywalker Stories broke down an A to Z of how he makes shit and said, and I was like, make a course. He's like, I don't want to rip people out. I don't want to charge people. And I'm like, just make a course. I just want the fans to make stories. Like I'm so over whatever Disney's filter, it's like seeing the universe through a keyhole, the way that they do it. I just want to see the fans tell the stories now. That's what I care about.
We just saw a fan say that we're about to tell his story.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
It seems completely siloed off. If this was a Dave Filoni venture, there's a Kathy personally hired these people to do that. I mean, I know she's the one that told them, but like, she didn't give him any dictate. She just said, do a Star Wars.
I don't know, dude.
Well,
you're going to get your AI movies. They're already there. It's already only going to get better.
Star Wars Outlaws.
I would prefer the more tailored ones.
For now, but in 5-10 years, I don't think that's. I think they're gonna threshold is gonna cross, and I just feel like Disney is too safe, and they just don't get it enough. Where, like, you got your Andors and Rogue Ones or whatever, but then that's more expanded universe territory, which I like. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
Dash, if you don't like it,
apathy-
you're not allowed to talk about it. You have to just not say anything if you don't like it.
Well, I want to get my theory. I like to get your opinion. Just because I
No,
said
fuck
that
you.
women and children should be cut out and they should make it just for me.
The male gaze, but not the male gaze.
Yeah.
Male gaze.
Did you
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
pantomime which countries we're in?
Yeah.
How dare you? But yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
he fights emus actually.
Yeah, you're a
And
kangaroo.
lose. Fucking stupid.
You're saluting the
Bro.
flag.
Only Australia.
They had machine guns
And
and they still
I'm,
lost the goddamn emu.
What am I? I don't know.
So dumb.
They bob and weave.
I love Australia. I
Yeah,
really
what do you-
love my country.
You have a moose charging at you.
What's that about? In VC downtown. A standoff with a moose.
What you said though, Theory, well, both of you actually, Theory and Dash, is like the apathy is so strong and the I've been hurt
Oh,
before
yeah.
is so strong that they're gonna have to break through. Like this is what I was talking about. Like if Paramount does get Warner Brothers and they're talking about we're gonna do 30 movies a year, bro. There's not everyone is apathetic. It's hard enough unless you're specific movies to get. So you're gonna have to make a bunch of movies that are good in a row. This counts for Star Wars too. You're gonna have to make a bunch of things that are just good on their own in a row just to get people to, and it might not even work then for people to realize, like, there are 2 or 3 really good things lately. Maybe I should start paying
Here's
attention.
the counter. Here's the counter argument because I love Ryan Gosling. I love Mia Goth, Matt Smith. The cast looks stellar. But
Amy
let's
Adams.
say they're phenomenal. I'm actually hyped for it a little bit, but it's so bittersweet because I'm like, if they knock it out the park, this could keep Disney going for 5-10 years on life support, which Star Wars has been on life support, in my opinion, for so long. I'm like, it's almost like just end it. So there's 2 parts of me. There's one that's like, I just want good Star Wars and I don't care where it comes from. And another part goes, Disney needs, like, I just want it to end, And these are conflicting feelings because I just want good Star Wars for everyone, but in a sustained way. And the only way I see it happening is AI. Let it out. Let the hate out. You think AI is shit?
What's up, Mike?
No, I think it's a tool, and I think just like the Force, it depends how you use it.
Yeah. Also, there's no letting it die. They're gonna keep doing it.
Oh no, AI is just gonna get more and
No,
more
no,
and
AI.
more.
Disney will
integrated.
sell. Disney
Yeah.
will sell if they keep on fumbling.
Who will
I
they
think.
sell it to?
You'll be surprised.
Amazon.
Elon. And he
Yeah,
would
maybe
just
Musk.
AI slop it, actually.
Elon would buy it just out of spite, I think.
Yeah.
Just as like a sure, why not?
And that's why you got to think, well, if the fans have the capacity to tell the stories and the tools become ubiquitous and good enough in 5 to 10 years, I don't like AI in its current iteration. I think that it's still janky and I don't like taking away from artists. So I also feel bad about that aspect of it as well, of like, it's kind of weird. But I think in 5 to 10 years, it'll just be like so ubiquitous. It's not, you're not going to think about it,
Here's why I don't think Apple will buy it. It's because Star Wars is so on the edge of tipping either way, depending how you handle it. Even if George were to handle it, you never know where it's going to go, and that could, if it goes bad, it could ruin Apple. It could ruin Apple products. People wouldn't want to buy Apple products anymore because it's predicated on how bad Star Wars is. For example, if it goes bad, if it goes good, well, then they're going to do well and everything, even better. But I think you would need to give it to an actual like movie media company, like Amazon. I don't think Netflix would do well with it. Maybe Paramount. Maybe I don't know about Warner. I could see Universal taking it.
Well, Warner's not buying shit because they're getting bought and they're
Yeah.
poor. So
Yeah.
Paramount could and then return it to what we've all been saying.
Yeah.
But unless someone buys it and has an actual passion for it, understands it, and says, "I need to," we're returning to what George had in line. The movies are going to be in that vein, and then all the extra.
Yeah,
stuff. You want your dark and your gritty. That's what
Bro.
books and comics and
It's so easy. You get someone to buy Lucasfilm. They call George, and they're like, "Hey, look, I know it wasn't handled the way you wanted it to be with Disney, and that's part of why we bought it. I'd love for you to come into Skywalker Ranch, give us your outline and treatment of what you want done, and we're gonna make it happen. You don't have to be involved. You don't nothing. You can be as involved as you want, or as little involved as you want. We're going to do everything that you say and everything that you want done, plus a bunch of our own side projects. If you approve them, that's it. We're off to the races." George comes in. They have a meeting. Blah, 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 blah. I want this. I want that. I want this. This story. This needs to go where there. He talks about the Force a bit. Talks about the Jedi, the hero's journey. Blah, blah, blah. What he wants to do before Episode 1, after Episode 6. That's it.
Well, the great
Let's
thing,
get LucasArts back. Let's get these games in the mix. 1313, Boba Fett.
even if George
whatever.
wasn't here, the blueprint is there. You
It's all
could
there.
just get his strict script treatments that he left, right? That he thought they were going to, you could use those. And then for everything else, you just do what we thought they were going to do to begin with. You look to Legends and you scrape the cream of the crop and you make
All
it
right.
all cohesive.
Well, all those scripts still they exist.
Underworld, right? All those the
His
show, all of it.
episode 7, 8, 9, all of those scripts are there. He was making episode 7 when he sold to Disney. He was literally making it. It was in production to be made.
Right.
I wouldn't even say pre-production. It was like about to be made, and his plan was to make 7 and then sell it because Disney would have to continue with the story. The reason he didn't was simply because there was, I forget the story, but I remember Roger was telling me about it. There was something to do with San Francisco or something, the town, something to do with California or whatever it
Isn't
was.
it that they didn't approve his expansion plan for
something
his, for,
like
for the
that?
Skywalker Ranch?
Yeah, it was
And
like
so
the
he-
people didn't approve of something,
Yeah.
and it foiled his
Cockblocked
plans.
him.
And
then
so
that was
because
it.
he couldn't expand it, yeah, he did, which is
And so he's like, "All right, screw it."
All right, Badger. I get where you're coming from, and I think that I'll give you some type of the reasoning I think behind my assertion. So what you said about the cream of the crop in the EU is what we've both wanted since 2012 when they announced it, right?
Mhm.
I've snapped recently. The reason why I've been speaking to Skywalker Stories is to learn the tools to make the EU Legends with John Hand, who's in the chat, John. So like I've given up and gone, we've got to roll up our sleeves, do it ourselves. So I think that that's why I'm at that point where I'm just like, that's it, enough. I'd love for a company to do it, but I just don't think they're gonna do it.
I wish you well on the Pacific front. I'll stay on the Eastern front, and then you let me know the progress of
I
your
want
war.
to be, but look at Theory. He's trailblazed.
Because it's both.
He's risking 20K a month though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I can't just sit on the sidelines and not have a crack myself. I can't complain and not have a dip. And it's a lot harder to have a dip at it than to just sit there and go, somebody save us.
There's a few ways to like. I really, it's like fucking hell. Yeah, look, I could not make the film. I could just make shitty fan fictions or whatever, like I was doing way back when. I could literally just drop ship sabers without any added value whatsoever. Have the most shitty customer service, which believe me, I fight demons every day not to expose so many other saber companies out there that are just such abhorrent pieces of actual garbage that are part of the reason why I entered the saber business to begin with, to really wipe clean all of the trash that's out there. But I just want to stay on my own path and just fucking try to ignore that crap. I could do all that shit, but just like George, why? Why not go out on a limb? Why not make something that you're proud of? Why not tell a cool story? And for me, I truly feel that money comes and goes, and Vader is something that I really want to do, just like Star Wars was something George really wanted to do. And he went into debt a million times, to make those 6 films. But in the end, he did it. And that's what you have to focus on. It's beyond money. It's when you have passion and creativity and a pull to make something happen. I think that's when magic is really made. Or it's shit, and you just pack up and you focus on something else. The one door closes, the other one opens eventually. But you have to take the chance.
Yeah, but
You
you're the
can't just
only
play
one
it
that does
safe
it, dude. You know, I played it safe. I sent you in 2020. I found a clip that I made on one of my channels of a Darth Bane novel intro, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool," you know, because I like spent way too long in like making a stupid intro, and I was going to keep making it, and fear pulled me back because I thought, "Oh, it's going to be shit. I don't have the resources." You know what I mean? Like you just sell. I think that's most people. You've broken. You're at the tippy top of the mountain there. But I'm like, that's it. I have to pull myself up. I can't just not have a crack.
I'm
Even
just
though it,
doing
what
my
I mean?
best, man. You know, I was given a great opportunity here with YouTube and with the fans supporting and watching, and without them, I wouldn't be here. And I just feel like a absolute schmuck if I wasn't, killing myself to give them something that, like to something that they would enjoy and watch, with their dad, with their mom, with their friends, get like, fuck, dude. Like I had that as a kid, and it was so magical. And I remember the first episode, it was very magical for a lot of people, and so many people said they really enjoyed it. And I truly feel that for maybe not everybody, but some people, it really means a lot. And I want to create that. I want that energy out there. I want that to happen. So it means more than just, making it and for the channel or whatever it might be. So I think sometimes you got to go out on a limb and just have fun.
It's also a
fuck the
all
noise.
hands on deck type
Yeah,
situation.
just
You make it your
fuck it,
way
dude.
because you want to.
Yeah.
Dash, by all means, become the AI king and make products so great with that it makes Disney take notice of look at these fuckers, look at that, and try and copy.
Look. I don't think it'll be like. To be honest, I always said to myself, and this is weak, if I won the lottery or got enough money or resources, I would go to Japan and make a Red Harvest anime based on that, because I always saw it as anime in my head. But then you realize, shit in one hand and wish in the other, and see which one fills up first. It's time to roll up your sleeve and just have a crack. You can't just wish and go, it's time to bring it to life.
But also
it's
the
not
way they
gonna
talk
be-
about it. A Leslie Headland and a Sean Levy, completely different in the way they're talking about. One seemed to actually like Star Wars and had great experience as a child. The other one wanted to tell a message in Star Wars that completely had nothing to do with. So you could have made that in anything.
And then blame fans.
I think she did like Star Wars a lot. She,
I would have loved to have gotten to the bottom of that one, but I don't know. It's what Theory just said, though. You have to want to do it. You have to want to play in that world. At least for Sean, it seems like he wants to play in that world.
Seems like it, yeah. I think everyone wants to. I think Ryan Johnson wanted to.
Yeah, but when you say that, I think Ryan wanted to come in and kick down everyone's Legos.
True.
It's
a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Sid from Toy Story, he wanted to kind of maybe just rip off some arms and legs and toss some shit.
Nah, he wasn't Sid, man. He was who the hell is he?
Have to
I
subvert
don't even know.
expectations. Yeah.
He's just his own thing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is his own thing.
Yeah, I don't even think he's bad. I think he's just a special cat who had, he's one of those weirdos who likes to see people get angry, and it's not the franchise to play that game.
Right, which means I think he's bad because I think he did it willingly. But that's
He's bad for Star Wars, but I don't think he was doing it. He wasn't
exactly what
malicious.
he was doing.
He was not
So,
malicious.
yeah.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah.
We're so happy
We
that we
really
can have
do.
this show with you all. It means so much. Why don't you make your own IP? I am. I've been writing my story for like almost a year. I've had it in my head for like 6. Yeah.
Someone said, why did Vader not have his lightsaber in Obi-Wan? He did. He just didn't use it. And Reva was so not of a threat, he didn't even need to ignite his lightsaber.
That's the thing with Vader, is that he doesn't ignite his lightsaber if he doesn't feel that you're worthy of it.
Yeah.
So if
Then
he
he
uses
uses
his
one
lightsaber
hand.
on you, it's actually kind of a compliment. It's like, okay, I need to actually now use
Oh, wow.
this
He got it up.
to fight you. Yeah.
And then if he uses 2 hands, you're doing really well. And then you should be afraid because it means he's going to start
pseudo-sexual.
unleashing.
I'm like, well, there's a lot to unpack here. You're not worthy of my saber.
It's a lot of power in my hands. Shut up.
Boys, shall we answer some generous super chats here?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for waiting an hour and a half for us to answer your your messages. See, Obi-Wan tells Luke about Ahsoka video. If not, please watch. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's pretty out there, man.
Crass,
Very,
but accurate.
What's up, Rossi? Aussie Johnny Sins Dash. Hebrew Hammer 52. Love you guys. Hebrew Hammer.
Back at you.
In the name of all that is holy, cancel Disney Plus. What up, Graph?
Disney Plus.
What's up, guys? Just got to the Wookiee part of the Heir to the Empire on tape. It's pretty rough. Dude, it's horrible.
We need your help.
We are eternally grateful.
Yeah.
Anybody know
That's
what that
very
movie
much
is?
like that. Yes.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
It's great.
By what was it?
Thrawn.
By Grapthar's hammer.
By Grapthar's
I
hammer, yeah.
will avenge you.
Oh, so good. So good.
You think Filoni's movie will be? Probably Ahsoka, Boba, Mando put together.
Yeah, it's
He's California straight.
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy. Got the first half of Boba tattoo. Y'all rock. Cool, man.
Nice.
How's it looking? What up, Iro? Just got to the war. Oh, you sent this twice.
Yeah. Well, we read it twice. There you go.
Hey, Theory, not good with AI. Plugged your pod with Stuart Beatty into ChatGPT to make comic book of his treatment. It didn't come out so good. Have you thought about doing so? No. No, I haven't. Ben Solo's Jedi lightsaber is actually one of my favorite designs. I own your Kylo lightsaber. It's awesome. Emo boy. Any chance we'll see his Jedi version on TS? I believe we have an inspired replica already, actually. Or maybe that's something that's being worked on by TXQ. It's funny because in my story, the crystal from the MP's home planet breathes the Force, allowing the user to breathe in atmospheres. When he bleeds the crystal, it tries to deprive him of oxygen. Huh. Clever. My favorite show, thank you guys. What up, Wolves? On Mando and Grogu, is there anything story-wise they may include that would make you consider it a good Star Wars film? I don't want key characters in it in case they ruin them also. Yeah, like jangling keys, I guess. Boys, what do you think?
All right. Do you remember Mando season 1, episode 1, when Mando was hunting that dude in a cantina and he closes the door on him?
Yes.
The whole thematic element of him being a cold-hearted bounty hunter, not the guy ever talking, not the guy surviving, that level of, like, say, vengeance, if somebody captured Grogu and he was in true danger and Mando had to unleash hell, I would love to see a cold-hearted Mando, like his humanity is taken. Not this.
You wanted a Boba Fett show.
You mean Boba Fett?
Yeah, you wanted a Boba Fett show. I also would like a Boba Fett show.
Thank you for correcting. That is 100% what I want.
Come
I just realized I'm describing it. I'm like, wait a second.
I wanted a violent bounty hunter Mandalorian
You look
show.
injured. You can use my Bacta tank. I'm sorry, that was the worst Boba incarnation.
Yeah.
Have a swim in my Bacta.
Yeah, and you're close to Kiwi, man. You could do it.
Yeah.
The Kiwi planet. That's true.
The Kiwi planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good to me dead.
Yeah, my brother lives in New Zealand.
Ark. Beto. Leave it to Dash to bring up milking cowmen. Yeah, of course. That's why we have them here. Perhaps they're trying a new target audience. They have a new one.
Well,
every
they
week.
are. They are. My only point there, just so you know, I don't want to exclude anyone. I just think it's funny that there's no categorization that lets people know that they're trying to broaden. They just do it. And then they hit like the, audience who are like, what the fuck is this? Because they don't tell anybody. That's literally it.
Hope everyone's having a great day so far. I was watching the video on demand from last week on Monday and thought I heard Dash and I have the same birthday, October 9th. Love that. Is that true?
Is it? Is it?
I've already
Your
forgotten.
birthday?
Are you talking to me? Yes, it is. October 9th.
Talking
My
to
brother was
me?
born My brother was born October 10th, 3 years apart. That's weird. They cut me out a day early.
Levi sends $10 to us. He says, I think most fans in general want the Ben Solo movie. Yeah, at least that's what I see from my corner of the internet. What if they end up doing it and it's actually good? I dream of us all healing as fans.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Sorry,
why
I
not?
think maybe I wasn't clear. I'm not saying that fans wouldn't enjoy it, and I definitely said it would make more money than a Rey movie. But I'm saying the motherfuckers that paid to have banners flown over Ben Solo lives and all that, that's Reylos. I think that's that group that's trying to get that happen.
Damn, people pay for that shit.
Yeah, they're trying to get like a Snyder Cut type movement going. There was a billboard in Times Square, there's planes pulling. Yeah.
Who do you guys think has the cooler armor between Commander Bakara and Neo?
Bakara.
I like Bakara.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam. What up, Serena? I'm so glad the show's back. I feel hope in Star Wars again from your feedback and passionate news. Hoping 2026 Star Wars brings back great storytelling. Hope all of you are doing well. Oh, thanks,
It was
Serena.
lovely.
We're trying.
It was so
Very
nice
hopeful
seeing you
for
as
a
well.
great Jedi.
Yeah.
Is that you in the picture?
That's me in the picture.
Huh.
Wow.
Lovely lady. Plan should be make new content and respect the OG material. We kind of moved away from George's vision of giving kids hope. Ahsoka is a fan service.
Well, Filoni fan service, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you knew what you were going to get from George, though. Not exactly the story or the tone, but like you just knew, you could feel George through his work. You know what I mean? It was just this straight line of the George vision.
Peter B. Parks says, what if Qui-Gon trained Anakin is a new fan-made vid? Oh, you keep telling me about this.
AI, because I mean, I think we all agree, right? That if Qui-Gon had trained him, he would not have fallen to the dark side.
No, not at all. Not at all. What up, Chaos? Hey, guys, I really need the rule of 3 energy since peak season work is draining me physically. Oh, yeah. All of you guys, I get... Oh, shoot, dude. I remember when I had, like... I've had every job pretty much that there is. Christmas time was freaking abysmal. It was such an energy suck. How many of you guys got regular 9-to-5 jobs? Not 24/7 jobs like us? But you have to deal with customers and... Well, I guess I have to deal with customers. You have to deal with like folding clothes and man, I remember those days.
Dude,
yeah, but
the
we
Friday
those questions retarded here. You're not supposed to do that in retail.
Yeah,
work.
but like on Friday, your brain
What?
would start that horrible countdown to Monday. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
No, I'd have to work on weekends, man.
I was in culinary, which meant we are gonna have to do a shitload of Christmas parties and events. And
Oh yeah, dude. I did culinary. I worked at 2 restaurants when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, I was a dish pig for a while. Brutal. Yeah.
Thank you for
the way
keeping
they
it
treat
running.
you, the kitchen staff.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
throw a pan at you.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
man.
dude, I remember being a waiter and I wrote because I got horrible handwriting and I wrote poorly supposedly, and I took it to the chef and they gave me the wrong table number on purpose to teach me a lesson, and I was so humiliated because I was like, "Here's your food," and they're like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh god damn it!" Like I don't know.
They're
Yeah,
dicks.
I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah, they can be dicks for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I've worked at clothing
I
stores,
quit-
gyms, fucking supplement stores, restaurants. Dude, I think I've done like everything.
Yeah. We feel very blessed that we can help you get through the day. 100%.
The
I know what
worst
it's like.
day of streaming is better than the best day of what I
Yes,
was
thank you,
doing
Badger,
before.
for saying that. Thank you for saying that. That's something that should be said.
Every day I
No,
feel
we're
grateful
blessed.
to be able to talk. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hope y'all are well. I have a question. How is Cal able to split his saber into 2 in the second game? I wouldn't take 2 kyber crystals, not just 1. Wouldn't that take 2, not just 1?
To
Love the
split it?
games,
Yeah.
but that always confused me.
He has 2. He got Sarah's
has 2.
crystal at the end of the
Like-
first one. He got Sarah's crystal and emitter, and then he had the one that he found in the Ilum that called to him.
I should replay the game.
So he does
I
have
don't
2.
remember much.
Right?
Zach started Shatterpoint today, and there's a whole excerpt where they describe how comfortable Mace is being naked while he beats up a couple guards.
Don't make a joke
Jets.
about why he's comfortable swanging.
Well, you know.
Yeah, we
You know, baby.
That saber swinging.
On the shoulder. They're like, who's that?
Excuse me while I whip this out. And it's this lightsaber.
Motherfucker. Hey, Theory, lifetime Star Wars fan, was introduced as a kid to ESB by my uncle. Thank you for keeping it real. Been watching for a while. Please keep Skywalker stories and Star Wars Untold safe. Rat Mickey Mouse will come for them.
That could happen.
They might
yeah.
come to copyright their videos, but I don't even really see that happening, to be honest, because it is very transformative.
Yeah.
And really it opens up a whole sort of dispute about monetizing my fan film, to be real.
Well,
and I've spoken to lawyers and they're like, yeah, you can throw it on YouTube.
Also, a lot of the things that they're doing these stories on are based on the OG canon, but they say that they don't have a bunch of books and comics, so I don't even know, they'd have to acknowledge its existence.
Right. Well, if I were Disney, I would go ahead and start making my own AI stuff 10 million times better than the fans with all those billions of dollars that I got.
Yeah.
No, they'll just sell James Earl Jones voice AI to Fortnite.
Well, that's kind of the other thing. It's always going to be tailored. Even AI films take very specific prompts. It's not easy. And that window is going to shrink and shrink. But for a while there are like the Shads that just are really good at prompting the AI to get exactly what they want. It's not, you don't just go boop, 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 and it does it automatically. So you're still getting someone's tailored vision. Sorry.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah.
Man, if I'm going to be on a show, thank you, bro. At the end of the day, we all love Star Wars.
Agreed.
I don't know
Why
about
else are we
all.
here?
I don't know about all. I would argue that some don't. That they just use it as like a clique or a political stepping stone sort of thing to.
Well, and there's some in like God bless them, because I streamed with someone before. It's like, yeah, I love Star Wars. It's like, really? It's like, yeah, but I don't like the prequels. I don't like Return of the Jedi. I like the first one. I like half of that one. It's like, so you like 1.5 Star Wars movies, really?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm a George Lucas guy. All 6 I love.
Wait. Are you George Lucas? If someone put a gun to your head and said 6 movies to the EU, which are you taking? Do we already agree on this?
I'd say 6 movies.
I know you fucking George's disciple at this point. Badger.
Okay, but that's not fair, Dash.
You got to answer. You got to answer.
Because I've had more personal experiences in the expanded universe.
You got to answer.
Why would you choose the expanded universe? But the expanded universe wouldn't exist without George's 6.
They're
the seed of life.
You got to choose.
There you go.
I would choose expanded because I've had more time and relationship and energy with like KOTOR and Jedi Outcast and the comics and the books and the games. Like I felt more connected reading all those. Like watching them are great, but it all comes from that. And then it's like retro causal because it makes my love of those make me love the movies more. So I know you can't really separate them.
You know that I know that you know you.
How can you do this? This is outrageous.
This is unfair.
You would turn around.
This is a trap.
Catan. We both
Took
know
her away from me.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we've seen this.
Wait. Why are we all the way back here? Oh, he sent it twice. Siskel and Ebert would not make it today because they criticized movies and Up or Down.
Correct.
I think it's hard because I feel like the critics are now access media and that they're paid for a lot more. If you look at the disparity, and people don't listen to critics. Like they had an ungodly amount of power. Were they the two blokes that said that Ace Ventura was the worst movie they ever saw and they had to redact that later because they realized how much they got shit on? I don't give a fuck what critics say anymore. I don't trust any of them. So no, I think that they're just they're vehicles for people to get better scores on the front of maybe they've always been that way, but no, the true critics dead. They had a functionality back in the day, much more so to help people, inform people, but not anymore.
Oh yeah, like Jeremy Johns is like the only critic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all us now, and then old guard and new guard yeah.
I got a question for you. Who do you think is the more popular or viewed movie critic on YouTube? The Critical Drinker or Jeremy Johns? Type 1 for the Critical Drinker, type 2 for Jeremy Johns.
I like
Jeremy
how you
Johns
asked
pretty
him,
big, bro.
and I fucking just answer.
Jeremy Johns pretty big, bro.
I think it's
they're
still
both
Jeremy
they're both
Johns.
titans. They're both titans, dude.
Yeah. I
But
listen.
Jeremy's
and
like, go ahead, Dash.
no, go. I've been talking all episode.
No, I was just saying Jeremy's one of the only like old guard. Like I've never watched Jeremy until recent, but like he came in with that first group, and he's still like one of the only people that still has his clout and his authenticity, and people haven't said he's sold out or anything like that. He's still trusted.
I just did a poll, so go vote on the poll right now. If you're on YouTube or you're on your phone, just go vote.
Go to his channel, go oldest video, and he has the same fucking format that works. He's just iteratively got better. That's amazing. Like, do you know how good you have to be to just start out the gate like that and to continue? Like, much respect.
Yeah. Now Drinker is definitely the new guard, and he gets like people watch him. Like in the industry, they watch him. He's spoken about. But I think Jeremy's still going pretty strong.
I think that Drinker is better as a writer. He's very eloquent, and what he writes would be a great article. He's incredibly insightful, and his metaphors and allegory, whatever, like he uses, he's very just pointed, where he hits the heart of the thing, and you go, "Ooh, this gives me a new way of seeing it that I already knew innately." He's just very good at articulating himself, whereas Johns is just like
a cheat code with that accent too. Son of a bitch. Go away now. It's easy. It's fun. Plus, very his commentary.
Love J. Kane.
People used to say that to me all the time. Oh, you get views because you're Australian. I'm like, I don't think that's how it works.
Well, you do have the
accent.
fun voice. Well, but you have to have everything else that goes along with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just no.
Jar Jar Jargons.
What this is?
What that?
Toxic positivity, liking everything leads to bad content. I hate toxic positivity. I hate it. I hate it so much.
There's a little Anakin.
You just described how most of our pop culture got lost in the dark years is because in writers' rooms, toxic positivity reigned, and you couldn't give any criticism or counterpoints.
Makes me so mad.
No. Yeah. Toxic positivity is how we got people going, power of one, power of two, power of many, because no one spoke up and said, don't do that.
It's such a soy. Oh, it's just you have no soul. Like you have no ability to critical think or have any confrontation whatsoever because you just want to be accepted and you want to like everything. Just so that you don't come across as offensive to anybody. Like you are the fucking problem. Like you are the issue today. If you believe toxic positivity is good. Dude, it's horrible. Let's just love everything, never say anything about anything, and just accept everything. God, I hate that. It's just as bad as the guys that just shit on everything for the sake of shitting on everything.
Yes.
Right. It's nobody teaches you that as a kid. They teach you, being good is good and bad is bad. But they don't teach the yin and yang, which I believe in, where there's a little bit of good and a little bit of bad in both sides. And I feel like, it kind of stretched out. What ostensibly started as good, the mental health movement, then pushed people into this victimhood movement, which pushed people into nothing is bad as long as I want it. And, everything's bad that I don't want. And then it kind of morphed into something ugly.
It really does trigger me.
You got
There's not too many things that trigger me anymore at this age, but that's one thing. These it's all along the lines of participation trophies and dude, I could go on.
Yeah, but it comes from a good place, which is the thing that fucks me up, is that
does it?
Originally, I think it does, but I think people who are weak, who don't want to put in the work, then morph it and rip it down and go, yeah, okay. And it's very permissive, where they're just like, I just want everything for free and never to work hard because that's the easiest way in life.
It's also unsustainable. There's a bunch of people that blow things in the beginning and they love it because they don't want to appear negative. And then all of a sudden, 2-3 weeks later, you ask them about it and they go, well, actually, I didn't like this and I didn't like that. It's like, well, why didn't you say that to begin with?
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to get accused of being negative.
Right.
Right. It's fear. Fear attracts the fearful.
Stargate's coming back. It's got a bunch of the original writers, got a bunch of the people. It's Amazon. It's like a bunch of good things. But when we say, okay, but just be aware of this, this, and this, they go, why are you black-pilled? Why are you so negative? It's like, I'm very happy about a lot of the things, but I'm not ignorant to the possible pitfalls, but a lot of people won't even bring up the possible pitfalls because they don't want to be accused of being negative.
It's unfortunate. Shameless plug. We spent a year making a cool lightsaber fight film, Ruins Ignite, a sort of Star Wars what if film from Norway. Cool, man.
I like lightsaber fights.
Anybody interested in that, you can check it out.
Yeah.
Big super chat from Armed Rebel VFX. Thanks, bro. I know this is impossible to do without money and teams and would take years with just one person working on it, but I'd love to remake the sequel trilogy someday. I'd make everything VFX audio models and put just my money on voice actors in 3D. Hope it works out. Well, you know what, man? And I don't know if you'll like this answer or not. I don't know if a lot of people will like this, but I truly do believe that AI will allow a lot of regular people like you and me to just create stuff from our computers at home. Namely, the sequel trilogy in about a year's time. I don't even think it'll take that long. You see some of the stuff that's coming out today. So it's not long until we, yeah.
It would not be hard to make the sequel extremely watchable if you just made a couple of pivotal but key choices, i.e. have Luke Skywalker have an established Jedi Academy, have him be the trainers of Finn and Rey, have a student, someone go to the dark. Like, it'd be very easy to push it into fucking palatability, make it palatable.
But that's the beauty, you know, like George wanted to iterate on his own movies because the technology wasn't there and he got to do that and people criticized him. The beauty of this is that if you make, say, George's vision of 7, 8, 9 and it's not that great, it's the Will Smith eating spaghetti, people can iterate on it in real time until it becomes good. Like, that's so exciting. That's the future of things.
Yeah, sure, redo it all.
Rossi says, I didn't know to get on the show there was money involved. I thought it was sexual favors. And if that's that, all right, pal.
Well, that's definitely how you got on.
All right, Rossi. Miles Dios says, hey, Theory. Hello from Austin, Texas. Just want to say I'm super excited about you becoming citizen to the U.S. Hope you celebrate the Texas way with booze, bullets, and barbecue.
The 3 Bs.
Yeah. You know, so my visa got approved. And I got the special unicorn one, which is kind of cool. But I get to be there for 3 years. However, I'm just spending
you're
all
a
my
net
money
asset.
on, huh?
I say you're a net asset.
Yeah,
we'll take
dude.
you. We'll annex you, motherfucker. Yeah, you're gonna help businesses. Yeah, come over here.
I employ Americans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's get you on over here, buddy.
I pay American taxes. I pay a lot of American taxes.
Oh yeah, it turns out we're
And I pay a
real
lot of
readable when
Canadian
you're paying taxes. That's the fun thing.
Yeah, I pay a lot of Canadian taxes too.
Yeah, bet you do.
Yeah, I do. But I can't wait to get out of this country, out of Canada. If change doesn't happen, soon, I can't wait to get out of here. It would be a dream to become an American, actually. And I'm not sorry to say that. I partially am because I love Canada. I used to, but it hasn't been home for over 10 years now. So, yeah, maybe when Vader 2 is done, we take a little bit of a break, perhaps, several months, recoup some costs and potentially maybe get a place in the States. That'd be amazing. That'd be fantastic.
Texas?
I swing back and forth between the idea of Texas and I really love Florida. I'm a Florida boy. I feel like I love Florida.
Most people retire there, so you can just wait, cut the difference, and live
I don't
there,
know.
and then you're
Yeah.
already there when you retire.
I love that in between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, closer to Fort Lauderdale. I don't like the crazy busy downtown Miami, but I like the beach side of things. I love that. We'll see. I also love a few acres and a ranch life. So really, I'm open to whatever.
Since they can't imagine you with an American accent. Don't worry, he won't. He'll still say a boot probably.
Wait, he's got a soft Canadian accent. You wouldn't be able to tell he's from Canada. Can you tell straight away?
Floridians will.
Australian. So my first ever girlfriend was Australian when I was 16
here we
years
go.
old.
Stay away from our women. I've
Yeah.
said this so many times, Theory.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
get off me, Leah.
Yeah, she'd always. You have such a cute Canadian accent, and I'm like, what? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. talking
We all
about?
have accents.
Yeah.
Anyway, your accent's
Apparently.
very flat, like it's close to American. You know, I've heard the broader.
Is it
'cause I
different than
dated a
American?
girl- Well, I dated a girl from Alberta, and she had an accent. The Canadian. It's broad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, a boot and all that. You know, they're like
but that's-
really hard.
More east.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's different. Yours is flatter. It's like, say, my accent's closer to British than like hardcore Australian, which is Steve
Right.
Irwin, mate. Here you go. Like there's a
Right.
there's a level.
Right. Huh. It's interesting that there's a discernment between mine and American. Cool.
Yeah, but even American, there's like 3 or 4 different ones. Normally, when they say American, they mean like movie version where you just don't have any accent at all.
Oh yeah, like
California,
Patrick Bateman.
yeah,
Patrick Bateman, that non-regional dialect.
because
I
this
want
is
you
like
to
New York
wash
and
your- I know.
Texan and North Dakota. Oh, don't you know? Yeah, no, it's very different.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, but because I watched TV as a kid, I could discern all of it. So when people were like Australians all sound the same, I'm like, really? Because I can tell where you're from in America, but you know, like I can tell a Jersey accent from say like a Texan, like hey, stupid.
Chat. That was his comment was from American Psycho.
Bless.
All right.
What's it? I've never
Those-
seen that
those
film.
who don't know.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Nice. Battlefront 3 hype. Love to see Mahler's take on Fallen Order series.
Oh yeah.
Me too. What up, Thomas? Now I'm going to be Patrick Bateman for the rest of the stream. Hello there, Theory, Dash, and Badger. So I just found out that a partner cheated on me. I could really use a Theory talk soon for support. I was going to do one last night, actually. Funny enough, but I didn't. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. I'm sorry to hear that, but also glad to hear that because door closes, another one opens.
Saved you from wasting time on a fucking soul. As someone who also had that once upon a time, now is the time to look inward and separate from that.
Yeah, man.
Because when you're happy with yourself, the one that will appreciate you for you will come along.
Cheating always hurts. Don't listen to them. Take the pain, go to the gym, envelop yourself.
See you in the gym, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Get the muscles.
Wondering if we can expect a Particle Sun ROTJBOBF and Dark Lord ROTJ bundle. Oh, that's so funny you say that, man. That is so funny you say. Yeah, well, actually, that's something that was it? It was last night, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So we're actually releasing those bundles. So, yes, sir. Wait. ROTJ and Dark Lord. Oh, Dark Lord ROT. We just released a Dark Lord ROTJ, actually. So, yeah, we're going to get on that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, beautiful ladies, keep making all kinds of gains in the gym theory. If y'all could choose one Star Wars character that appeals to the general male audience and one that appeals to the general female audience, who would they be? One Star Wars character that appeals to the male audience.
Like expanded universe or just the movies?
Yeah, right. Bane. Just grit.
Cade-
Tank life.
Cade Skywalker and Darth Talon would be your pathway to glory, but Kyle Katarn and Jan Orris would be popular. They did it right.
For me, yeah, I think I would have to say Bane. Yeah, I mean, you have every single level of character development in that guy. And he's a lone wolf. He is confident. He is in shape. He is strong-minded. He is cunning, intelligent,
Bold.
patient, bold. I think Bane is peak male.
Revan and Bastila.
For the female audience, Ben Solo.
Female
See what
audience,
you did there.
Mara
See what you
Jade.
did there.
No. All right. Here's a new angle, and I'm going to be quick about it. You need to get a button that if I start to rant, you just fucking hit it because I'm sick of like going too far.
It's
Too
the
long.
Anakin clip.
I usually get it when I'm being dirty. I think it's what I'm trying to say. Star Wars to me is a universe, not like ours. And our universe has all different genres of film and books. I find it interesting that Star Wars isn't so big they don't break it down into genres. Does that make sense?
I mean, kind of tried, but
they don't. Like it's so
They
big.
don't,
So I'm
right.
not being exclusionary. I'm saying, but it has them innately. Like, and that could open them up to make more content instead of this broad. More Star Wars is coming out. It'd be like, oh, in the Star Wars universe, a Ben Solo novel for the female gaze, or a Skeleton Crew for the kids, or nothing for the bros.
I'm still going on my one of the explorers that get trapped in a Sith temple.
Yeah, I love that.
Make it scary.
See, but that you could make so much more if you opened it up. But
That would be cool.
you know, yeah.
But yeah, for me it would be Darth Bane, and it would be Mara Jade. Yeah, I mean Mara
Ooh,
Jade's like
she's a great character.
badass as fuck. She's done everything.
Okay, hear me
She's
out.
done absolutely everything.
Fantastic beasts and where to find them, except you're a beast wrangler and you work for Jabba, and it's your job to go out and get beasts.
That's kind of cool.
That's an awesome story. The more the merrier.
Throwing them out.
Why not?
Yeah, Callan Merrin.
Wait.
Yep.
And all your predecessors have been eaten by said beasts, and so you're shitting yourself. Oh,
Matt, what do you think?
Great hook.
Chat, list it right now.
Great.
Peak male, peak female character in Star Wars. By the way, Badger, new font pack is going to be ready next week. The 7th one, the EU pack.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, we've been working on that for many a moons. Disney underfunded Kenobi, knowing fans would watch anyway, and poured money into new, riskier Andor instead. A business move
Acolyte.
I hate. Badger, I love you.
I love you too, especially the crusty parts.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
underfunded, and Deborah Chow was just absolutely the wrong showrunner for Kenobi. Just absolutely the wrong one.
I think it was the editor that had a feminist agenda.
Wouldn't surprise me.
well, then
Theory
again,
been-
you had a. Sorry, go ahead.
Nah.
I was just going to say, George Lucas's was it his first wife edited A New Hope and saved it. And she was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
She's
but
amazing.
we're in very different times. Also, if you just think about Kenobi, who were really the central characters in Kenobi? Leia, even though he should have been watching over Luke, and Reva, even though it should have been about any of those Inquisitors and or just Vader.
Newest super chat is hilarious. Theory, I've been watching you since the start, says Vader Gamer 2016. Thank you for everything you do. You three put a smile on my face every stream. I bought a Fallen Knight Black Theory Saber, and it's sick. Hyped for Vader episode 2. God bless. God bless you, man. I'm hyped for it too. Believe me, the world will be when it's out. Believe that. I missed the witches of Dathomir when they were Amazonians on a forest-type Dathomir, like when Luke fought one in EU.
Mm-hmm.
They were really good. Really
Dathomir,
good.
and especially as depicted in Star Wars Galaxies, fuck terrifying.
Yeah.
Like jungle,
Horror.
swampy,
Horrorcore.
rancors, yeah. Absolute nightmare dark side planet that you could feel.
What is all your favorite summon from the Final Fantasy universe? Oh, geez, I forgot, man.
I'm going to say Siren because before they took away her pubes. Enough said. They did a remaster and they had to cover it up because she was literally a mermaid on a rock with a pube. And I was like, you know, being a kid playing it, I was like, oh my God. Woo!
Truly a disservice.
Gents, what do you think
John.
about the rumors surrounding Disney's replacement for CEO? I'm hoping they kick these morons to the curb, says John Hand Entertainment. If not, someone needs to buy the IP from Disney ASAP.
Josh D'Amaro, he's the guy that's in charge of like their he's in charge of everything that actually makes money for Disney, basically. Their parks and experiences and all of that shit.
Okay.
It sounds better than Dana Waldron for sure. Or Waldron, whatever her name is.
I don't really know the ins and outs of the names, but besides Kathleen and Dave and was it Red
so
Wong?
it's the dude farthest away from the politics of it. Now
What's
he
his
could
name?
very quickly fall into it, but he's not a Bob Chapek or anything like that. He seems like a lifer at Disney that actually care, which is what you need. I think a lot of these people have not given a shit about Disney or fiduciary responsibility to shareholders or anything like that. So
What's his name? Yeah.
Josh D'Amaro.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
So sure, bruv.
Just had an Andor bro tell me that Star Wars has always been leftist and always promotes leftist views, and that's why Andor is the best thing in modern Star Wars. even said that Lucas promoted leftism back then. Leftism back then was
Very
rightism
different.
today.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Very
that.
different.
If you think they're the same thing, you better wake up
Yeah.
and see the differences. Leftism back then is what the right is today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
George
George
was
went on
telling
record to say
classical
he was
truth.
ultra left. Like what was he called himself? Like a hardcore liberal or something like that. But like his work spoke for itself.
Social
You
liberal?
didn't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was just like he's ultra, and I was like, I don't care. You tell good stories, and it's heartfelt, and
who cares?
Yeah.
Thematically, it works.
The
He's never beat you over the head with it.
I don't care.
The politics he injected were very classical truths of power and corrupting and
Yeah, deep
sacrificing
cuts,
self.
not superficial
He
and
didn't shove
modern.
it down our throats.
Yeah.
Believe in what you want to believe. Man, this is so bizarre. Every human is entitled to believe whatever they want to believe, man, but just don't shove it into the stories that you're feeding me.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what?
also-
I
No, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. No,
Dash. No, you're more important than I am. What is it? What were you
I've
saying?
ranted too much. Please take over.
No, I was saying the messaging that he had is just like you could apply things to it, but it was meant to be broadly true, classical truths, as opposed to messaging now where it is the stormtroopers in Andor arresting the farm workers was supposed to be ICE. It was not supposed to. It was supposed to be a very specific thing, as opposed to George when he would put it, and you could make any number of comparisons to the stories he was telling. So it's like Star Trek. Star Trek used to make you think, and now it tells you what to think.
Yes, that is the most succinct way to put it, because like the old wisdom of you shouldn't talk about religion or politics. I'm starting to totally embrace it publicly, and it's not because I don't have beliefs. It's because when it comes to storytelling, people stop listening to you if you go one side or the other. But show versus tell, like you let the message speak for itself, and it's deep. Your subconscious does the work. Thematically, it does more work than people give it credit for.
Right.
I just hate being beat over the head with stupid, superficial, surface level views. I'm just fuck it. Nope.
Yeah. The best versions of it show all the strengths of the Empire, as well as all the negatives of it.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So we've just lost all nuance. Again, it goes to people who were fans of the project as opposed to people who want to tell a message, but they don't want to tell a message or story in the thing they're working on. They just want to corrupt it for whatever they, Wheel of Power, Rings of Power, all the things. Wheel of Time, Rings of Power, Halo, Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, all of it. Instead of telling stories that fit for the characters in the universe, they just told modern political agenda, basically.
This is gonna be fucked up. I just said I don't want to see superficial politics or takes in stuff, but Hollywood is 99% surface level. They hide it if they're not left wing, right? And the more you have to go like super left wing to fit in. Wouldn't it be wild? You know how so they cut out the story and they just tell surface level politics that are happening right now. Imagine what the stories would be if it was flipped and it was just 99% right wing.
Right. Well, that's
How
also
weird-
the other thing is that
how
only
wild
one
would that
side,
be?
only one side does it to that degree.
Yeah, but I'd love to see it. Not because I want it in real life, but I'd love to see a parallel universe where it's just right-wing shit.
Just
Like it'll be
right
like
messages, yeah.
Like all the ice aliens are like fucking scumbags stabbing people, and like the cops
Yeah.
are brutalizing them, and it's good. And it was just
They
I
don't
know,
have
like
any health care when you go to the space clinic
yeah,
because they weren't paying
yeah.
taxes. Yeah, it's
right.
the
How
whole
fun would that be?
the best of these is when they do it so nuanced and just classical truths that both sides think they're talking about the other side.
Yes.
Those
That's
are
so
how you
true.
know it's done
That's-
right for the most
That's
part.
so true. I think storytelling is innately kind of, I don't want to say left wing, but the empathy factor, you know what I mean, for more the nature versus science, etc., seems to lean that way naturally. Would you say? Because
Yeah.
that's everybody in the arts seems to be more left leaning generally. So I think there is always going to be a natural tendency to lean that way for the vocation. But yeah, I think that's so true, dude.
Well,
and it's disappointing. Like The Boys, you couldn't tell, and then stuff started to kind of tip, and you went, "Huh?" Or Joker,
because he got
where you-
upset. He remember how I said the first part is we do it so well that both sides think, okay, so he did it so well in the first season, maybe even parts of the second, that it was still pretty fairly balanced. He's like, no, I need it explicit that I'm targeting one side. And so he ramped everything up, and that's why Homelander is essentially just Trump flying around, and it's completely captured by the message. And then most people just checked out because they liked when it was Bill the Butcher killing corporate
and
superheroes.
Anthony Starr hates, or
Anthony Starr is super tedious. Anthony, yeah, I know it's pretentious, but I'll be polite, bro. Banshee before he lost his mind.
Great dude.
This is what again the guy that wrote Banshee is writing Starfighter, just to bring it back to Star Wars. So I'm like,
okay,
these are really based good shows.
Don't hype me up. I actually think Starfighter is so strong. No, it's so strong. The actors, the script writing, the cinematography, the Top Gun cinema, like it's gonna be good. I just don't want Disney to win, but I want fans to win.
I know.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we had a moment.
We had fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Sorry, you're demonetized now, and your channel might get a strike. No, okay.
That's fine. Hey, I think I talked about this last week, but yeah, chat. So, and boys, I guess I could tell you, but you remember the old videos I used to make where I would have like clips and stuff where I'd be talking over it, and there's no music or anything like that. For like 9 years, I did that, and it was totally fine.
Sorry.
Now that I do this, now if I want to upload that with clips and stuff from the prequels or whatever, Disney copyrights it. So now I have to use images. Which is much more boring. Yeah, but they still copyright the shit out of it, which is wild. So and they block it. It's not even the copyright. They fucking block it too.
You've been targeted specifically. That you can't do that. You can't do that without the powers that be.
Of course,
you personally. You're done.
So Disney, thanks. Don't worry about it. I'm still gonna make videos.
That's gnarly. That's so vicious. And you got to wonder who in their office is sitting there going, you know what? Time to take out this bozo, and you're just sitting there living your life. Like, I can't wait to talk about Qui-Gon and a what if.
I got friends at Lucasfilm too. They're on the inside, and you'll never know that they like me because they like to keep their job. But they tell me
we were just talking about that. You're not allowed to.
And I can't talk about any of it because it would oust them. But believe me, man, it's.
Dude, the stories you told me, I wish the public knew. It's so fucking funny. So funny, the real dynamics. Oh,
another show they could do that would be super popular. Remember Troopers back in the day, the Troopers fan film?
Yes,
Stormtroopers, but like it was cops. Easy,
yeah.
It'd be a parody show, and you would just set it. But you could Troopers. Yeah, you could easily do something like that. Yeah,
you should write these down. These are actually really good. No, they seriously. I'm not blowing smoke. These are really good.
No. Well.
I'd watch it.
I want to know these stories. Oh, maybe I'll do my AI.
Yeah, please do.
Do you have to make a Star Wars movie after 9 together? What is it? Yuzon Vong. Yeah, that's probably the most interesting.
I guess, but then that's so galaxy wide. I'm making my Sith Temple thing, probably. It has to be after 9.
It's really hard with Disney after 9 because Rey's got a temple, so you can't do Jedi Praxim. You're cooked there. Like, fuck, dude, I'm boxed in. I'd do the Vong because that's scary to have these weird pain worshipping cult and them taking over Coruscant as movie 1, and then just audiences are enthralled.
Thomas Newman's written Starfighter score. We love Bunnings Snag, don't we, Dash? Snags? Bunnings Snags? I think Elon would make something of that. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so do you guys have Home Depot?
Yeah.
We got something called Bunnings, same thing. And when you go out the front, people are cooking sausages in a slice of bread and tomato sauce. Oh, sorry, ketchup. Cool. Very Australian, but it's like so Australian. Every Australian knows that.
Cool. And would they just give them out for free?
I wish. No, I think there's some charity aspect, but everybody loves a snack because you walk out and you just grab a sausage and bread and you fuck off and you're like, oh, yeah.
That's great.
You're going to come back sometime, dude. Take our women.
I'm back. I've never been.
Oh, you long distance tell when you were 16. I forget. I remember this story. Oh, were you 18? No, you were 16.
We met when we were both on vacation with our families and we met. And then we like, did the whole we're in love or whatever. She was my first kiss ever.
How old were you?
16. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Where were you in vacation?
Well, actually, not really. That's not true. I mean, I think I had my first kiss when I
Cousins
was
don't count, dude. Okay.
6. No. She wasn't a cousin. What the hell? Yeah.
back,
yeah.
Magic?
Anyways, and then we kept in touch, of course, for like many months, and then ended up actually. She flew out to Vancouver when I was like 22 or something like that.
Yeah.
Shut up. And showed her around Vancouver, and we had a great time together. And,
Yeah.
stop it. No,
Bet you
no. It
showed
was a
her
beautiful
around.
time. It was a beautiful time.
I bet it was beautiful.
It
Oh,
was-
Nia, I really like your bedroom.
Oh, let me see your ceiling.
Why is there a mirror on there?
See, look, we ruined it. He had a beautiful,
I know.
beautiful
It's
thing.
so wholesome.
Children. High five, bro.
Once again, you proved, if you'll excuse me.
And I did not miss the sausage talk. When you come to America, you do mustard only. All right, we don't do that ketchup shit.
Mustard only.
Oh,
I'm German. We do mustard on everything.
Yeah.
Wunderbar. Actually, I had
Wunderbar.
currywurst in
Zimpf.
when we went to Cologne for Gamescom in 2018. That shit tastes horrible. I thought, because Australians love tomato sauce or ketchup, so like with curry, I thought, oh, I love that. Fucking terrible food. Do you remember that? Cologne has terrible food. The schnitzel was horrible. I was like, we're in the wrong part of Germany. Do you remember any of this, Nia?
No, I'm getting over the shit you guys were saying. God damn.
Oh, come on. Come on.
All right.
Shit.
We're moving on here.
Proud of you.
God damn. What are you guys' thoughts on a Clone Wars style show taking place during 4 and 5, where we see Luke training more with Yoda and getting his green saber? Kind of like the idea of Yoda being mystery, but
You're right. It could dilute it, or it could. It's
Yeah.
hard. Hard to
I don't
pull
mind
off.
seeing more of his training, like the deleted scene we showed where he was supposed to be practicing deflecting the metal bars that Yoda was throwing at him, or like some basics of lightsaber combat. It's all just inferred.
Would Inquisitors exist in George Lucas Star Wars? I believe that he would have some sort of Inquisitor type beat.
Yeah. Well, I think I saw someone say this, like, of course they exist because Jarek existed, but like Jarek wasn't an Inquisitor back in the day. Jarek was a dark side adept that took over as like a warlord, and they've now retconned him into being an Inquisitorius.
Is that so? I knew he was a Dark Jedi trying to
Yeah.
start his own fiefdom with his 5 disciples or however many. That's amazing.
So dark acolytes existed that worked for him. Mara was like a dark acolyte,
The
in First Hand,
hand,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
type of
there's
shit.
the
Right. but-
hand.
So those agents existed, but there was not an official Inquisitorius with their cute little fucking uniforms, and you know what I'm saying?
That's blown my mind. Surely there was Inquisitors back in the. Have I misremembered because they're just everywhere now? That is crazy.
Just merged them.
Merged.
But I think they were just dark. Yeah, I think they were just dark, like the dark side prophets, all those old dudes around Palpatine.
Jarek didn't hunt Jedi for Palpatine in that before Dark Forces too.
Well, he might have. I
Whoa.
just don't think it was officially called the Inquisitorius. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what he's saying. It's just
You know what I'm saying?
mind blowing. No, I'm saying.
Saris, like she was just a dark Jedi. She fell, right?
Saris. Who else is named Saris?
Is there another one?
Think outside of Star
Survivor?
Wars.
Oh, I don't know. You've got
Yes,
me.
you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Saris.
Why am I blanking?
Like Rapthor's hammer. I should.
Oh yeah, is his name Saris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Fuck it.
It's gonna.
What are you guys' thoughts on a Clone Wars style show taking place during 4 and 5, where we see Luke training more with you? What's wrong with me, dude? Sorry, guys. I slept a few hours. I would like a young Boba Fett bounty hunter series
Yeah, it is
several years
Saris.
after Jango's death.
Yeah. Logan. You can still get him. Daniel Logan. He's like a perfect age to play Boba Fett right now.
Sure is. Do you agree they should make Grogu CGI?
No.
For the fight scenes, because it looks like they just throw a puppet
Dude, it looks
through the air.
stupid. When he's dude, it looks so bad.
Oh.
Like Mando 3, when he was like doing the dude, it was
It's pretty bad, dude. I'm all for practical, but like maybe the fight scenes they
Oh god, it was
just
horrible.
a little bit.
Painful.
The puppet going across the screen it kills me. Fun though.
Can you believe they saw that in post and went, you know what? Fuck it. It's
Bro,
great.
there's a bunch of those that I go, do you guys just not like, all right.
Check dailies and be like, you know what? I don't think that this little is going to work.
Or like Anakin and Obi-Wan, where they didn't even bother to de-age him in the scene where they're
Oh!
lightsaber fighting, and it's just
What was
40-year-old
that?
Anakin. Like,
It's a 40-year-old
Bro.
Hayden Christensen. Right. He looks very close to himself, but he's clearly, we age, we deflate.
and
He
the
looks
internet
close
has
to-
done it. I think we were going to watch it one time, or I put in the thing where, like, yeah,
Talking
they.
about, though.
But yeah,
They,
no,
George invented the tech and they can't fucking do it. I'm sorry, I just get so passionate. ILM, like they invented the tech. They're the cutting edge, but every single time fans just go, give me a fucking iPhone in 5 minutes.
Thankfully, they did it for Ahsoka, and he looks pretty passable as like a younger Anakin.
Yeah, he looks great in the Clone Wars. But how do you feel about Anakin Clone Wars stuff? We've already talked about this. It's fan servicey, right? Because a part of me loved seeing it, but I don't know. I almost, there's a part of me that's like, I'd watch the entire Clone Wars if it was
Yes.
made like real, but also is it just fans, like, is it necessary in my head?
Nothing wrong with fan service when we haven't been serviced. Service me. Service me, George. Fucker Filoni. Yeah, do the things.
Same time.
If Kenobi is the second season is nothing but flashbacks, if Ahsoka has, I'm fine with that. Live action
Dude,
Clone Wars.
Underworld, MB Philip Black brought it up. Do you know how many stories some gangster shit could happen on Coruscant?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I ever
think,
tell you the Acolyte, but done good? We came up with the
No,
Acolyte
let's
for
go.
how to make it better.
Let's go.
So you have a Jedi investigator, and we naturally made her female, Satil Shanish or Bastila Shanish, where there's a serial killer killing force sensitives and Jedi. And this serial killer is acting out of the underworld, and Jedi don't really go down that deep. So you pair her up with a detective. It's kind of film noir detective who helps her descend into the underworld to hunt this Jedi serial killer.
So like a Ventress level kind of evil, like nasty. Amazing.
And then and then the Dark Acolyte obviously ends up being a Sith, and it's not a serial killer. It's targeted because they're Jedi.
So it's not going to be like Final Fantasy 7 level scripting. Attack me with your best, hit me with your best attack, waiting with a dagger.
Be like the Zodiac or some shit.
Yeah.
Or 7.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Star Wars, the universe. Just get the best stories and fucking throw it at the wall, and I'd watch it all. I'd be so happy.
We'll talk to someone like Sarah Keto.
Which one is that again?
She was the closest looking to Satil Shan. I ain't gonna front. I don't know.
Yeah. What's she? I forgot what she's in. She's one of the
Pod
games.
racing series. That'd be fun.
That's right. She's one of the boss fights in the Revenge of the Sith game. She's Sindraling's apprentice, Sarah Keto.
Ah,
Yeah, someone like that. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
when
like-
are you guys gonna let people come on and talk again, huh?
I'd love that.
Tom Badger,
special.
Hadash.
Christmas
That's one of
special,
my
dude.
favorite.
Huh?
Yeah.
Great format.
What day is Christmas?
I don't know.
It's Christmas Day, sir.
I love that the
Oh,
Japanese.
it's a Thursday.
The
Is it
Japanese
really?
put Friday on the day.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh,
I don't
wait.
care.
Yeah. Those are the days when everyone's trying to escape after opening gifts. Let's go.
That might be busy for Dash.
I'm just thinking. Family. Yeah. You guys could do it without me. Because it'll be Boxing Day. I'll see.
Boxing? Will you guys all fight?
We'll see.
You guys
mate.
don't call it Boxing Day?
We call it Boxing Day.
Commonwealth. We were
call it
very
Boxing Day.
similar. Yeah.
Commonwealth.
Chat, what kind of sale do you want for Theory Sabers for December? What's a good place to get into some Star Wars comics? Also love the streams.
Just to save yourself
Comic
some
book
money,
store,
you start
baby.
getting these epic collections of legends.
Comics or your local comic book store, or go to Amazon.
So these are the Old Republic 1, 2, 3. They've got Empire, the Rebellion, Post. Oh yeah, if you can find, if you have a, I don't have any comic book stores near me. They've all gone out of business.
Why do I ask?
They were honest.
Free. 60% off. Okay, let me just make something super clear to you guys.
66. Order 66.
Those
Ooh.
saber brands out there that are saying 60% off, 70% off, 50% off. Most of them, those prices are inflated so that they can claim a 60% off.
Mm-hmm. And they suck balls.
And to the user, I mean, to the customer, 60% off seems like a huge bargain, a huge steal, but it's all margins at the end of the day. So if you inflate it X amount, you can claim 80% off. Holy shit, everyone's going to buy that. But it's the same price as if you did 20% off, but it was not, you're not trying to trick your customer. I get it's a marketing tactic, it's a sales tactic, but I don't know, I feel like I got more respect for you guys to do some shit.
I'll tell you something that Theory, because you don't talk smack about saber companies, but you'll love this. 2015, I wanted to only promote stuff that was Star Wars centric. So I got a promo code. Don't quote me on this, allegedly. I got a code from, I think it was Ultra Sabers, and I sent thousands of people that way. Like I had a tracker that showed how many people went to their site. I could see it was thousands, and I only got like 50 cents back. And I was like, I'm taking this code off. No, I'm not joking. I'm taking this code off. Something's wrong. This is all the people I'm sending thousands and thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
I go to the guy's Instagram and he's living like a rapper. He's like stacks of money being I'm racks on racks. He doesn't say that he sells sabers, but he pretends like he's a living high life rapper in Atlanta. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, sitting in his car. I've seen. Yeah, someone showed me those. I've seen that where he's sitting in his car. There's like a check for $3 million, and he's like, if you think this is a big payday, nah, this is just a bonus for me for the weekend or something.
Oh my god, I was so filthy though. Like I'm talking a sick amount of traffic and 50 cents.
Like sick, dude. Like nice, good for you, but fucking hell.
I mean, if you were only like shortchanging allegedly the people who promoted your shit, that'd be pretty mad. You know what I mean? Like this is.
I've had that done to me, man. I've had that done. In 2019, 2020, I was reviewing a few companies' sabers. I was buying all of them because I like to have my own opinion about shit. I don't want to have to get something and then sign it or whatever. And you have to talk good about the product. No. And the guy hits me up. He's like, whoa, thanks for doing that review on our saber. Could you put my link in the description? I'm like, sure, man. I didn't ask for money, nothing. I'm like, sure, go ahead. There was this one saber I did a review. It cost me $1,100 of the saber that I bought from this company. And I put the link, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if you guys want to get it, it's here. Dude hits me up like 8 hours or so after the video was out. I made him about 50 plus grand in that 8 hours. Just like that.
Wow.
No kickback. No free save. Nothing. Hey, thanks. Can you do it again? And I'm just I was an idiot. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem.
You went for round two.
Yeah, no, I was a real
Rube, naive.
Very naive.
Nice. So
very
nice.
Kind. I was very kind. I was very naive.
Sweet summer child.
Yeah,
I know. What a sweet little.
You know, I'm like, whoa, this is this is a saber. Yeah, of course, man. Like for sure. I think I had like 2 million subs at the time or something like that, or whatever.
I know.
And
I
think I spent 10 grand.
Something.
Yeah, I spent about 10 G's.
I'd be like, I've had Nia 1. Can I get a Nia 2s? And you're like, sure.
Yeah. It's
Come
wild.
on.
I don't know.
I get nothing for that play on words. All right.
They never used to seem
my own fault. No one to blame. My own fault. People
dude,
take advantage
they
of it.
shouldn't use you. That's not your. It is, but it isn't. Like that's their karma, and that's just so much about them. if you can rip someone off, like that doesn't
Yeah,
make you a
well-
big man. It makes you a piece of shit.
I mean, now I destroy them. So
Yeah. They just never seemed worth it either. Like the price for what it looked like, and then
bro,
it's
when
a lightsaber, bro.
I can tell, and I know there's people who don't like me because they may have read some bullshit on Twitter. Maybe they just don't like me. When I came into the saber scene with my own company, I really did create a lot of transparency because a lot of other companies realized, shit, I can't keep up with this anymore. So I got to now offer more. I got to be more competitive. Or everyone before, they were having a great time. They were having a good laugh.
Mm.
And still, there's nobody that offers as much as we do. It's just the way it is, you know. But I could go into a whole rabbit hole about this stuff, you know. I really could.
Yeah, sorry for opening it up. I thought you'd just.
I'd love
enjoy.
to, man. I'd love to. I just breeds negative energy, and I don't want to do that. As much as I do, the dark side it calls upon me.
Yeah.
Evening, fellas. If the Canon Jedi Order adopted the Legends era Jedi balance philosophy, do you think any of the major EU Sith empires, Sith Triumvirate, etc., would rise to power?
Well, how could they? Because the Sith Order was only created after the schism that led the dark side users to leave, which led them. You know what I'm saying? So I think what you're really asking is, if the Jedi Order adopted the Jedi balance philosophy, would the Sith ever come into existence? And the answer is probably yes. Because as George says, using the dark side eventually leads down a path, and they would do
Corruption.
exactly what happened the
Right.
first time.
They're absolutes. They'll be like no fucking half measures, full dark. The darker lures, you know, would be too.
I
It'll
think
push
they
people
still
then
would.
to
They've
go
been
live.
fighting.
I
for so
think
long.
they still would rise.
Yeah,
Because no
It's-
matter what precedent you set, there's always going to be an extreme of that version
Yeah.
on either side, no matter what. So
Like-
it will eventually just breed
the same events would happen, whether it was the whatever Bogdan and Ashla or the light side, dark
Ashla,
side.
Bogdan, yeah.
Bogdan, yeah. Bogan. What's just the ones of the language over there? Either way, some people would start using the dark side exclusively. They would get super harsh in their treatment and their training. They'd accidentally or purposefully kill someone. It would lead to it being outlawed, to which they would be like, nope. And there would be a fight. And yeah, the same thing would happen.
Yeah.
The same thing would happen.
Yeah. It's funny that we come to the same conclusion. It's like Kreia. As long as the Force exists, it's going to push the extremes up.
I'm assuming that's what Balin, the cycle.
The cycle.
Constant cycle for
The inexorable
30,000
cycle.
years. Yes.
End it.
And yeah, the Force is at the center of it. So
Thank you, Steve. New vlog. I filmed one last night, actually, so I just got to edit it. That's all. Yeah.
You hurt your back.
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, it was a stupid shit. So. Theory, what sale possibilities? What about making $20 a month installments to get a saber by Christmas? Would you do that? Yeah, dude, we have that, man. Go on the site. It's called Sezzle. Their whole motto is called buy now, pay later. So you just, set it up with them. We have that. Like, people do that all the time. So many purchases are done with them. So, yeah, absolutely. Something we offer.
And yes, obviously, as chat's pointing out, that cycle exists in our world of the same patterns going over and over again. Like Assassin's Creed is essentially just one big battle between freedom and control. The freedom to do things on your own, or the control. Like Sith obviously just want to control. Jedi want freedom. It's the same stories.
Kylo bled a saber the same way I do mine. Hold the button. How would you improve the sequels? Delete them and start anew.
Yeah. Refresh.
Do you have merch? I want to put the link in chat.
Yeah, so hats.
Yes. I'll send it to you later. I tried to do it before for you, Rossi. Thank you, but it just wouldn't let me. Theories banned me from chat.
Yeah.
Right
Disney
from the
created toxic positivity by blacklisting real critics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they like delete comments kind of thing. That's how they do it. With all the AI out there in the future, do you think there will ever be a time that fans like an AI project so much that it actually becomes canon? No.
like officially by they recognize and say it's canon.
No,
right.
I'll
But like
steal it.
added to our own, like I think I've said this several
Head
times.
canon.
Seen SC-38, the New Hope fight. Like to me, that's my headcanon now. Of like that's what it more or less looked like.
Yeah,
But an Indian company will steal it verbatim.
picking up on his Anakin twang, dashing. Would you
I
bring
want more.
Tactical Theory back if you pick Texas? 100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Texas or Florida. I'm bringing Tactical Theory back. Absolutely. I did tag you in the progress post on Instagram. The full reference photo goes hard. If you want to look as dashing as Dash, support him with his merch. Dashstar.myspreadshop.com.
I take back all the bad things I said about you, Rossi, off camera and on camera.
Kiadi Mundi's Levi here again. Theory, if you still want this pick for a shirt, what's the best way to send it to? I think I would just put that on a shirt for myself. That's about it. I don't
Maybe
think
some decals, some
I
stickers.
doubt anyone would buy that. Right,
I
Chad?
don't know,
people would
anyone
buy that.
actually spend money
I
on
would
that.
buy it. I would buy it.
Theory,
I
next,
absolutely wear that.
when we meet, I'll wear my shirt, you wear your shirt.
That's crazy. And we trade. Send it to customer support if you can, man. That'd be pretty freaking hilarious. Put that up on the site. Oh my god.
That is such a good photo.
Stickers.
Though.
Stickers, dude.
Blended perfectly.
Stickers. I would put that shit.
somewhere.
I put it on my
put that on my
computer,
laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put that on my laptop. I would.
Oh, make me laugh every day. Just looking at that.
Holy
That's so
moly.
funny.
Wow.
It's like the perfect moment of crying. It's
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
good.
I've said it. I was crying too.
Key. Send it to support@theorysabers.com.
Bro, I was
let them know that I asked
watching
you.
Theory's watch party of that. And when the fucking X-Wing showed up, I started hyperventilating. I was like, there's no fucking way that this is Luke. There's no way this is Luke. And when it's just a single dude and he had the fucking hood up, I was like, that's a green lightsaber. Yeah. I lost my shit. And then to see him do everything I wanted to see him do and just wreck on all of it. Yeah. You best believe I had the tears.
Too bad
Just-
those Dark Troopers.
Just but a glimpse of
I was
what we
wondering, I'm
could
like,
have had.
why are you talking about this? And then I realized, I'm
Oh, that
crying,
picture.
I think.
Sorry.
I didn't even like. I think I've just
'Cause
seen
he said
that
that's
image
Pete
so many
crying.
times
Yeah.
that I just
Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
What up, Cleo? You guys are a highlight in the darkness. I just wanted to brag Theory and say that I found out yesterday that I am a 0.1% viewer of your channel. Thank you,
Leon.
bro. Thank you, Unc. What about a canon Star Wars sitcom akin to Married with Children, where an Imperial officer goes home to his wife and kids every day? Didn't we get
I
that in
love it.
Andor,
Amazing.
pretty much, except without the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's going to be like a bit of a chauvinist. Hey, pig.
An Oliphant came into the shoe store today,
Oh, yeah.
or an
Gonna be
Ortolan.
sausage toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would Malgus and Crate fall into peak male? They would.
They're pretty more. They're
100%.
pretty male.
Crate's pretty
Absolutely.
badass.
Chat, can we get 800 likes? Can we do that?
Yeah, and both Crate and Malgus
Pull
had
through, baby.
extremely like I mean for a Sith, they like altruistic in like they weren't so dogma on shit. Like Malgus would work and recruit with aliens, make concessions as long as it was for the strength of the overall thing. Crate
Oh,
also
yeah.
with his
yeah,
one
Malgus
Sith,
would
right?
100%.
Like they've both, yeah, very
He'd
similar.
definitely look after the Twi'lek.
Well,
Get it done.
How
Sorry.
much can we expect off for the Christmas sale? I'm going to send you guys emails tomorrow.
I think Theory's sinking.
I'll launch it tomorrow.
where'd he go?
He'll
Wanna
end
watch
the
the sale tomorrow.
podcast. He's just his lips.
No, just see the 66.
A lot of power in those lips. Keep
I think
away
I'm going to
from
give
the
you guys a
Australian
choice.
girls.
You guys liked it when there was a choice. So I think we're going to do a fatty percentage off. Or we're going to do a buy.
Except for fat
Like
people.
you can choose. You buy one, get two.
Oh.
To get the choice. See what happens. Make sure you get those emails. Oh, and yeah, we've been working on a phenomenal site for like a year. It's like everything I do has like it's very difficult to actually get done, but it does get done, and it's almost ready. It's a really great experience. I can't wait to share it with you. I think it's going to be a fantastic experience for so many people, so many customers. A lot of fun stuff in there for the community. Just wait and see. What about a canon Star Wars sitcom akin to Married with Children? We did that. Theory. Leia is symbolic of independent female strength and resolve. Peak. Luke is symbolic of the boy maturing into a protector and the ideal man. Peak.
Yep. Comes a stoic badass.
She was one at the start, which is amazing. Comforting him after her planet was blown up. You okay for losing that old guy?
Yeah, you think she'd be upset because she had that whole relationship with him and they escaped. Remember when he hid me under his trench coat?
Oh no. Obi-Wan.
I don't like to think of that.
Oh no. So silly.
No, Leia was always a strong female. That's when there were no females. What are you talking about? She's regal. She takes charge. She's whatever. Middle school.
Hey, Theo, I've been watching since middle school. I'm now graduating from college. You making your fan film has inspired me to make a Vader RPG based on KOTOR and Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail! Oh, shit. Yeah. Thank you for entertaining us for so long. Well, thank you for watching. And that's amazing that I could play a part in your journey.
Look forward to seeing it. Cannot comprehend how Oregon Trail and KOTOR and Vader, it's like, go left here and hunt
Vader
down
died of a snake bite.
That's the best line.
He's fording a river and lost a wheel.
Machete Order, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Star Wars had never felt ideological. It was more about exposing the corruption of governments and the propaganda keeping it going.
Yeah, sure.
Got my Roger Christian saber, and it's amazing. W Theory sabers, number 95 of 500. Love the story behind it. Quality is insane. Cheers. So happy you like it, man. That one took us forever to make. And Roger is very passionate about what he makes. Believe me.
Yeah.
And congrats, man. Yeah. Thank you, bad boy. Bad coyote. Funky.
No, bad boy.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Bad boy. What you gonna do? Who has a better Jedi turned Sith story, Revan or Anakin?
Oh, Revan, I think. Only because Revan, if you believe Krea's propaganda, and I do, he turned to the dark side for very specific reasons, and then was like mastered both Jedi and being a Sith, and then came, you know what I'm saying? And then he did Anakin's is more playing a part in the chosen one type thing.
Anakin's more tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not fair too, because you play as Revan and then find out that you're this badass Sith that they spoke of the whole game. So you have a very strong relationship of I am Revan and I was badass. Like it's a revelation. So I don't know. I feel like Revan.
Well, as far as Sith, like finding Malachor and the Sith ruins, and then everyone says he fell to the dark side and he turned them all blah, blah, blah. But Krea's point of view is that no, he found out about the true Sith Empire. And when he saw Vitiate, when he came face to face with him, he's like, I can't beat this man on my own. And if I go back, they just ignored me when I said the Mandalorians are a threat. They're going to fucking ignore me with this. And he's going to win because we're going to be divided. And so ironically, he thought the only way to do this is to pretend to fall to the dark side, but under the thing of like, yep, you broke me, but really it's so that you can return, conquer everyone. That's why he left very specific planets and infrastructure alone, and it was more tactical, is because he was hoping at least to then be strong enough with a unified galaxy to push back the true Sith from the unknown regions.
I agree. I just think that because we play as Revan, hearing someone as amazing as Sarah Kesselman, as Krea, espouse your story back to you gives you the tingles deep in the plums when she's like, Revan was power. And you're like, that's me on some level. So like you feel, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, I don't know how I'd feel about Revan if it was just a story and I never got to be Revan.
He has so much aura, like all his tactics, his charisma, his ability to make but someone said he wiped out the Mandalorians.
Do you think that was taken in SWTOR though a little bit? I felt like it defanged him because you were Revan, and when he became other, I was like, who is this guy? A great voice.
Just the OG one.
I am Revan. I'm like,
yeah, I'm ignoring the tour. That's also like it's like a video game thing, so you have to allow for game mechanic You know what I'm saying? Like in Force Unleashed, where he totally wrecked on Palpatine, but in the book, in the comic, it's a little more.
He had a good speech. Was it in the Foundry or the other one? I thought
He's got some good
Mandalorians,
HKs
enemies
in
of
it.
the dark side. You won't stop me. And I was like,
My point is,
whoa.
Revan has a much more full and nuanced Sith story. It's tied into this whole other thing.
I agree with. I agree.
Vader's is so much more specific and tragedy. Rule of 2 coming at you. Yeah,
We're having two different conversations. Yeah. So, like, I'm coming from the point of, do we even like Revan that much because we experienced him? And you're going through his whole arc and how it's better. You're answering the question. I'm asking a second fucking random question.
Well, I guess I'm saying the reason we would like him is because he has that more thorough, whether we experienced or not.
I agree.
Because I think even if you just read what he did, it's just like Revan kind of sounds like a badass.
I wouldn't like to just read it and not experience it though. That's it's such a crazy thing. And then
That
to have
revelation,
tell you about it. Revelation?
That revelation of who and what you are, if you didn't catch it, is like Empire Strikes Back level.
It's funny.
So yeah.
Right on, Rhino.
Sweet.
Well, Rhino, actually, why don't, hold on. We're gonna start the sale tomorrow. So why don't you just wait, save yourself some money?
Maybe they're just looking through and picking, but then they're going to purchase it during the sale.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Payment plans are definitely not predatory. I don't know if you're being smart or not, but have you ever had a credit card?
Yeah.
Depends how you use any type of credit or anything. Yeah.
Why don't you go send that email to to all the payment systems out there in the world? What the?
Revan handed
my
the galaxy
mortgage.
over to
So my mortgage then in that
No, he
case,
didn't.
is like insane. Weirdos.
Yeah.
I don't know how he meant it though.
Maybe man, nice.
Probably a bad experience with it.
Yeah, I guess.
50 months.
What were we going to say about Revan Badger? Don't leave me hanging.
Someone said that he handed over the galaxy to the Emperor. He's not a good guy. I was like, no, he didn't. He was betrayed by Malik before he got the chance to enact his plan. And then the moment he remembers, when he gets his memories back, he goes to confront him. And then that goes into the book, which is a whole nother fucking conversation. Oh, what is this? Riz?
Oh, here we go. Sith sorcery is the most potent of the. This is a cool question. Is the most potent of the dark side. Does that make it stronger than Night Sister magic? Oof. Well, I'm gonna say. You know what? I don't know.
I'm biased. I prefer Sith. So in my heart, I would like to think that Sith are stronger than Night Sisters. I don't give a fuck if Night Sisters Force turns out green and they know how to use it differently.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna go
me,
with that.
Sith.
I'm gonna go
Sith
with that.
alchemy, all that shit. Which is
I think yes, Sith alchemy because they also have the Force. They also have the dark side on top of that.
Yeah, like
But
literally, they're doing genetic engineering and chemicals and alchemy. Like it's, I just
But freaking Night Sisters are able to give Darth Maul legs. They're able to juice
Jedi
up.
Survivor.
You
that
know,
flying scene.
yeah, teleporting shit. They're able to make Savage Opress, this beefed up badass.
or the appearance that then melts away. So yeah, they're able to do something.
Yeah.
Isn't
Merit
it all
Jedi
technically?
Survivor.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, when Cal destroys something and then she does her green magic and he's like, how'd you do that? She's like, I'm merely restoring the pattern. So they can read like the pattern of the universe or whatever it is. It just sounds like fancy shatter points.
Isn't it all dark side anyway? So like technically it's just a different application of the Force and understanding mysticism.
All their
versus
shit
science?
seems to be like, yeah, it seems to be from elsewhere too, and it's all relic dependent. Marin has that skull of the ancient Night Sister that she carries around. They're all talismans.
I didn't think it was the
imbued.
Force until I read it somewhere or something. I thought I always saw it as different, something other.
According to new canon, it is something different, something another, and I don't know how to explain it. According to OG, it was just the Force used in a different way.
That's why I don't like mysticism. I prefer science so that I can break it down and figure it out. Just this. The crystal bleeds.
Damn. 90% of chat says Sith alchemy.
Yeah.
82%. Oh. Steady at 83.
I'm a Sith supremacist. Thank you. Superior culture. But wouldn't mind to see more of that.
Hey, Badger, did you end up picking up the EU book with Mander Zuma? It was called Scourge.
It does not sound familiar to me.
That was the one we discussed where you thought it was about Scourge and Revan, I believe, but it's actually from 2008
right. No,
or
you know what?
2010.
I looked it up though. Yeah. I think I might have read it too back in the day. Like it seemed
Back in the
familiar to me. Yeah.
There's a lot of off-brand novels that kind of slip it. It could be great. I need to go back. There's so much that you just filtered through.
Yeah.
Suggestion for a sale. A BOGO, but the customer can pick the free saber, so long as it's lesser in value to the one you bought. Thoughts?
Thanks, CG. That's a great idea. I think what I would do more so is something I've actually wanted to do for a while, which is like, I don't know, like Fridays or Sundays or something. We would have a spin the wheel. So I'm gonna get a big ass wheel, and we'll just like I'll do a live stream here, and it'll just be for like saber enthusiasts and those in the community to win free stuff, to get discounts, to get special stuff, free hats, free whatever, and we just spin it. So like, let's say someone sends a message or someone super chats, and they enter in, and then we should just spin it, and then they get whatever it lands on. I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
So we're also doing a whole bunch of other stuff, like we're incorporating, a point system for the new website. So everything that you purchase, you'll get points, and then you can redeem those points for free sabers, free merch, hats, hoodies, maybe even a limited edition, if there's enough points for that. We're working out the tier system, but I haven't seen anybody ever do something like that before. Watch, they're all going to copy now. I know that because that's what they do. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff we have planned. Constantly increasing value.
Sith alchemy can't bring people back from the dead. It only enhances armor and weapons. Night Sister and Night Brother magic is way more versatile. Well, the question wasn't which one is more versatile. The question was which one was stronger. And ultimately, I think you'd get owned in a battle by Sith magics and alchemy over anything Night Sister, even if Night Sisters might be able to do a couple of extra things.
I would say so because they have the Force. That's the only reason. If they didn't have the Force, then I would say probably Night Sister magic, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean,
because they don't have the.
Yeah.
You don't. No.
Well, it depends on which universe.
I know you.
It depends on which universe.
Here we go.
Yeah. Now, like in Disney's ones where it's something else, well, then I don't know because I don't really know what the fuck they're extending. But in like where it's all just Force, yeah, no, I said the Sith could fucking roll. Yeah. Without doubt, bro. Let's go.
I love my collections. Can't find CW2 BK1.
They're coming out with new ones. Like they're reprinting.
Longtime fan, much love. Longtime fan Dash. I was a fan of yours in 2015. Was so happy to see you back. I would love to work with you on your channel if possible.
Thank you, sir. I'm not sure in what capacity. We're working on AI stuff on Dash Star at the moment. If you want to email me at dashstarwars@gmail.com. Otherwise, if you're talking about Dark Lord Dash, I'm covering KOTOR, as you know. And yeah, just email me on dashstarwars@gmail. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great to see you.
You disgusting, vile.
I've got to see it come to life. I want my Red Harvest. I want my good EU shit.
Can we get a Vader 2 fan film with the return of Fat Mace haunting Vader in his dreams? It'll be like the movie Jumpers with Sam Jackson and Hayden Christensen. Mace could use fat Shatterpoint. There you can say fat shaming. Fat Shatterpoint is crazy.
You see what foods he's susceptible to?
Oh,
Fat Shatterpoint's crazy, bro.
You've got diabetes.
No.
Hey, Badger Dash, Theory and Stoops. I know you're watching. Oh, remember the Force is always capitalized when writing it, according to George. Theory, you are guilty of not doing it.
Houdini.
I'm guilty.
Force, capital F. It's
I'm
like
guilty.
a deity.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah,
I don't give up about grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 4 a.m. You're uploading your video and you're doing the description. And you just whatever. Type it. You get the idea. But yeah, I should be more careful with it. I will be.
That's something I wouldn't mind seeing explored more, because it's said, but then it's you don't exactly see it, but then you kind of saw it in Andor a little bit, like the Force as a religion. That there are, and that's the other thing. Like I know, like right in our world right now, it could be debatable whether you believe in certain religion, but right now, people had like Christian monks that were using telekinesis to throw shit around. Like it would probably be more apt to believe in it.
Yes.
Just like like the Jedi exist, you can see them do these supernatural things. So,
well,
the Force is a religion. Like they clearly say it.
Right. So would this kind of be like on the Donnie Yen? What was his character?
Yeah, the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. Yeah.
Those guys.
That's how you know he's good. You remember the names. Baze Melvis.
Yeah, Baze.
Well, the Force healer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Just do the live action Cal Kestis show. I think it's the most doable. It's true. Live action Cal Kestis would do phenomenally.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do these things.
He sells that shit, and he does all the live action like stunt for it, and it's essentially filmed like a movie.
Damn, he was in Tron Ares.
Bro, they cut out almost all of his scenes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's in it for like a minute in the beginning.
Nice. Congrats.
He's also in Shameless. He's a real womanizer.
Is he?
Oh yeah, you should watch it if you like to watch guys mac on with women. Only that.
He was a good Joker too. So in Gotham.
Why would I want to watch it?
It's a joke. He's
why?
Okay.
Are you an angel? What?
What?
Yeah, angel. They're like celestial manatees. What's the debate?
Yeah, you're supposed to put forward a point, I think, first.
I have seen it. Finished it yesterday.
Great moments.
Or day before.
Oh, lovely, dude.
Oh.
That's nice, mate.
Thank you.
He bought it from down under.
It'll never get out of customs.
Like I said, please check out Star Wars Gentle. Thank you very much.
Genesis. What's anybody know what Genesis is?
The beginning.
Like in the beginning. Oh, you got me.
For one night with Shmi.
Qui-Gon. You can't be asking that question with that profile picture. It's crazy. Well, chat, bring us to the end.
Oh, really? Real quick. Rhino, I hated as a little kid hearing that the Force was made of midichlorians. It took away some of the mystery. However, now I accept it and it doesn't bother me. Well, that's not what the midichlorians don't make the Force. So, congratulations. The mystery is still there.
I'm a 501st guy.
I love midichlorians.
Anakin fan.
Republic Commandos. Republic Commandos.
I like the what are the start ones with the fin?
Commander Green.
Yeah, ARC troopers back in the day.
Yeah. I like them. There's like that whatever that 1930s aesthetic that they got post whatever it is that was on buildings for a while. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Commander Green was what, 305?
Well, and then like the First Republic comics. It was like ARC Trooper 7 or whatever it is. He's like so much taller than Anakin. Like they're actually genetically modified. And...
what battalion was he? Was it 305? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All midichlorians are the organic transmitters that let us hear the Force. So the more you have, the more you can commune. But they don't actually create the Force.
No, it was the 41st. My mistake.
And wasn't Kenobi actually didn't
like
have that
left
higher
hand.
midichlorian count? He just like topped out his potential.
Oh, I don't remember what his midichlorian count. I don't
I
think
remember-
I've ever really looked like.
I'm pretty sure it was all hard work for him.
When people say there's no mystery, it's like we still don't know what dictates, because there's plenty of people who don't come from bloodlines that can have a high midichlorian count. It seems completely random.
They put him in the whatever the core is where they like do farming if they're Jedi. Like,
The agricultural
yeah,
core,
they were going to put Kenobi in that because he just wasn't.
Oh yeah,
like,
wasn't that from the books, right? Where and then Qui-Gon just on a lark, he ends up picking him.
Yeah, let me get this idiot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't it might be a head start, but I still don't think it dictates your strength, commitment, training, motivation, all of these things.
It is out. When's the hat coming out? It is out. It's right here. Oh, I guess you can't see my mouse, but yeah, Order 66 Revenge hat.
Oh wow. I am stupid. I didn't realize that's mole horns. This whole time I've been staring at that thing and I just clicked on.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dash.
Yeah, I consider Jude Watson's canon too.
Are you
Jedi
fucking with
Apprentice,
me?
Jedi Quest books.
You've got the horns.
Yeah, there's horns on there. Yeah, I don't know whose they are though.
Oh
yeah.
I'm like,
These
has 3
scooches
hours.
bear no
sleep
likeness
cooked
to
you?
any
I don't know what you're
Huh?
talking about.
I don't like his poker face. I always get tricked.
Yeah, he sells it.
Yeah.
That's the point. Please make 4 more Plo Koon content. He's my favorite. Okay, Dave Filoni.
Filoni? Yeah.
Sure.
Sam was able to get me squared away with that chassis I asked about last week. Oh, I also would love a fatty discount on mystery boxes for Xmas. May the force be with you. I
And
can do
with
that.
you.
I can do that. And I can also apply the discounts to merch, except for hoodies, because, well, yeah, no. Hoodies are already marked down really low. Yeah, I can apply it to hats, t-shirts, plushies. By the way, we got plushies if you guys got kids or for yourself.
Yeah, you throw it out.
They're cute.
Can I get a discount because I got kids?
I mean, I can just send you one.
No, I'm joking. The lady, I'm a single mother, so I deserve like
You make the joke, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, chat, are you guys going anywhere for Christmas? You guys doing anything? Or are you just seeing family? Boys, what are you doing?
This show. If
Going
it
anywhere?
happens on a Thursday. Rule of 3.
Having family over, so it means cleaning up the whole entire house and yard and shit to be prim and proper for one day.
Prim and proper.
For one
Yeah,
day.
what about you?
Working.
What are you talking about? You're
Hustling.
not going to see Papa, the dad there?
We do so Germans do the Christmas thing on the 24th typically. So
What's it
if I
called?
do it, I would have dinner. But
Is it a word like Reichstag or something?
Christmas Eve.
Weihnachten.
Okay. What-
No, but that's Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is wow. I forgot.
Yeah. Wow.
So your family doesn't just like tell you ahead of time you got to organize your shit and everybody it's like a clusterfuck? That's what happens in mine.
Well, my parents are divorced. And at the end of the day, it's I'm the only child, so it's now at this age, it's really kind of just up to me and my schedule because I'm the most busy. So I might see them if I have time. If not, then I'll be busy with stuff on the site, handling my teams, and yeah.
Poor Rhino. No, the Force is not made of midichlorians.
Huh.
Hmm.
What are you doing, Badge?
This, whatever. Yeah, I never used to celebrate Christmas except when I was a kid with my grandparents, and haven't done that for many a year now. So, yeah, probably send something to my niece and nephew.
What about Hanukkah?
No.
Really? Nothing.
I'm not of the Jewish line. As far as I know.
I'm just taking a stab. I'm not the Jew hunter here.
Life Day.
Well, I don't know.
I eat pork.
Well, I
eat all the things.
Well, you just got rid of 2 religions. No, I'm amazed. Maybe it's an Aussie thing because my family is just like you have to organize your shit and you got to show up, and it's like very involved. And my wife is basically Mrs. Claus 2.0. So like I'm going to be dressed up as a fucking elf holding platters of food.
No, you have kids. That's fine. That's the time to be making all those.
That's magic.
Classic, yeah. When you can live vicariously through them, that's a different thing. Yeah, and see their eyes light up and all the fun things.
I can't wait till this Star Wars age. I mean, we already dress them up in Star Wars clothes, but bro, they better not hate it. I know they're going to because I said this, which is fine. I'm not going to overhype it.
Were there lesbian space witches in the expanded universe, or was that just made up hogwash in the Acolyte?
Yeah, I'm sure there were lesbian witches.
Yeah.
But
I guess
did they create a force-sensitive twin out of nothing?
No.
No.
But was there like a persecuted group of non-Night Sister Force witches who found a virgins in the Force and then created life using its power? No. But there were Night Sisters, and there were different tribes and clans of Night Sisters for sure.
I'm more offended that they set fire to stone. That really fucking annoys me so much.
Yeah. No, and there's other Force. There's other societies that have the Force.
When the twin Osha and whatever, when she's like trapped in that room that's made of stone, it's like, how is that burning?
Oh, dude, so ridiculous.
You got to zoom in. There was like wiring and shit, but it's still like, that's not that.
How did he not grab them with the Force when they were falling? You know?
Both of them. I've only got strength for one. My favorite.
Oh no! You can just go like this.
Yeah, Juhani was the first lesbian story in the EU, right? And it was done so like sublimely and nuanced that unless you were paying attention and you inferred the relationship between her and her master, and why you can't romance her.
Number one, the fact the masters threw her out as bait and let her believe she killed her master when she didn't. Number two, I love Belaya, her girlfriend, just amping her up, being like, I killed your missus. And then finding her at Korriban out the front, being like, fight me. And it's like, come on, bitch.
Remember, fucking is allowed. It's just the attachment part they don't want you to have, which is based.
He's based. We're gonna have saying, don't touch me. All the Jedi, don't touch me afterwards. I want to cuddle. Don't you start. You know what this is.
Richard Hugh Claudius.
GG's Claudius.
£11.99. Oh, my mistake. Euros. Wait, euros.
Yeah.
Hey guys, another amazing stream. What are your most favorite memories watching Star Wars? Probably with my parents. With my dad.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith, going with my dad in 2005 to gold class. I've never been to a gold class cinema, so I was like reclining, just being like, fuck yeah, dude. And then I bought the DVD and watched it 470 times. Amazing.
I don't remember the first time I saw Star Wars. They always just existed. Like I always just had the VHS.
Oh, you think you're better? You are the Star Wars. They were,
but I don't remember someone sitting me down and saying, "Here are these movies." It's just I just always remember them being in my life and watching them and the lightsaber fights. I think my best memories are my mom worked at Fox Studios at the time of the prequels and the special editions, so I got to see Empire Strikes Back at Man's Chinese, but Return of the Jedi on the Fox Studios lot at their little theater. And then,
where is this?
Oh, I'm telling you now, I guess I just never brought up. I got to see Phantom Menace 2 weeks early because it was a fan screening for people that work there.
What the
lightsaber fight?
You're basically like Hollywood royalty compared to us scum. We're not worthy. This is so cool.
No, stop.
This is awesome. So you got to see the movie Magic from a. Oh man,
that's awesome.
Say this again.
Which part?
What did you do? Why are you royalty?
He's very tired.
My mom worked at Fox Studios, so I saw Return of the Jedi on the Fox lot at their like private theater with like the building that had Luke Skywalker and Vader on the side of it. And then I saw Phantom Menace 2 weeks early because they had a screening for employees.
He's a
The
shill.
chosen one. He's
He's
the
a
chosen
shill,
one.
dude.
I saw a man's
works.
Chinese. This is unrelated. Saw a man's Chinese Empire Strikes Back and man's Chinese in Hollywood, and like, man, when Luke came on screen and the whole audience started clapping, like, you don't know how good it was. You just don't know
No.
how good. I mean, you guys know, but like, yeah, goddamn,
Felt the same way with The Last Jedi.
yeah.
What did your mum do? Can I ask that?
She was a security guard
At Fox lot.
Mhm.
So you got to go to the Fox lot, like Prime.
Yeah,
Wow.
like
Fox,
one time I got
back
to
in the
go there
day.
to a night shift, and like we walked through, like they have a whole New York street where they were filming NYPD Blue or like anything in New York, all their fake guns and a cage and like a fake operating table with opened up.
That
I
sounds
could walk
so
through the
much
sets.
fun.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
dope.
cool.
It was dope.
Pretty cool, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Thanks, Miss Badger.
Which suburb is the Fox lot in?
It's downtown.
Like in LA.
Yeah, Die Hard. Die Hard, Nakatomi. That fucking building is like right next to
Yeah.
Fox Studios. You can look at the back lot where we were, and like that's the Nakatomi building. Yeah,
That's pretty cool, man.
yeah.
Every
man.
time I've gone to LA downtown, it's been like Hobo Central. I feel like I'm in The Walking Dead. I did not like it.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not bad as San Francisco, but it does not feel welcoming.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Have y'all checked out Timothy Zahn's new Canon trilogies? Thrawn Alliance or the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy? The first of those books is great.
I got a friend that loves them. I haven't read them because I just don't need to have his shit rewritten to make it Disney canon.
Crazy, huh?
But even the guy that admits it, like likes them, admits that they're not as good as his originals.
I'm
Yeah,
listening
I
to
agree with
Air.
that.
I'm having fun.
Oh, it's completely different, right?
What would y'all say the Force would feel like for someone that's a Jedi and a Sith? It's a hot or cold feeling? We'll say thick.
For anyone that has partook, I think if you've ever done ecstasy and or any sort of painkillers where you've had and you felt high from that, it probably feels like that times 1,000. Like literally the light of the fucking universe inside of you. It's probably extremely toxicating, which is why the dark side goes so succumb, because just the feeling alone of why do you think Palpatine's like, I gotta feel your anger? Like he's getting high off of it. It's so powerful, probably, and that's why Jedi have to choose to like stay centered all the time, because literally the Force being in you would be intoxicating, connected to the galaxy like that.
Why do the Sith bother trying to clone Force-sensitive people if anyone can use the Force?
Midichlorians.
Got 15
count.
years of teaching people how to use the Force.
Yeah. My clones! Jared, what's up, man? Look into yellow eyes of hate. You'll see true Force mastery. The dark side flows through our veins, fueled by anger, fear, and pain. Forever evil come with the true masters of the Force. We are the Sith.
Let's go.
Is that like a Green Lantern version of it? Or is
Now
that
he's
an
a
actual
poet.
quote?
He's the Sith Lord poet, so he does poetry.
Yeah, it
Only
feels very
bangers, yeah.
Green Lantern-y. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to do a little effect. Because why not?
Yes, good. Yes. Look into the yellow eyes of hate. You'll see. No, I fucked up. Look into the yellow eyes of hate. You'll see true Force mastery. The dark side flows through our veins, fueled by anger, fear, and pain. Forever evil come with the true masters of the Force. We are the Sith.
Bravo.
Great job. If I have one request, can you just do the first line for me as Anakin?
As Anakin.
Yeah. Just try as Anakin. I want to hear what Anakin
The
would
first
sound
line?
like. Yeah, just any of it as Anakin would be fun.
Look into the eye.
Look into the yellow eyes of hate, you'll see. True force mastery. The dark side flows through our veins, fueled by anger, fear, and pain. Forever evil come with the true masters of the force. We are the Sith.
You know, he's got a lot of force potential, but he's not really an inspiring orator with that voice. That's what I love about him.
Masterful.
He was bred not to be. He was supposed to be monotone, not think, not really feel either.
Yeah, also obligatory because it keeps saying you can't clone force sensitives. They either go insane or the bodies break apart very quickly.
What the? I need a YouTube page so I can clap for myself. I mean, yeah, you should do it then. Or don't be lazy. Don't be lazy, son. Shadow Systems 353954. Go make one. Then you can clap to yourself all day long. All right, I'm getting delirious. I want to eat some food. Especially if I'm going to do a Theory Talks tonight. Chat, do you still want me to do a Theory Talks tonight? It's been like months.
They miss you.
Spam 1. I know, dude wants to talk about his breakup.
Relationship advice.
Just go to the gym.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
No, you got to do it though, because you got no filter because you're tired. So it's just going to be based. You'll just be your subconscious taking over. It'll be great.
True.
That's
Yeah, but that's how I
greatest
always
advice.
kind of talk. For the most part.
Yeah.
It is going to be super like unfiltered extra.
Best theory.
Oh, look, yeah, there's 2 people.
A lot of ones.
Okay. Well, I'm done.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I
Love
think
you
we
guys.
got everyone's so generous super chats.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Had a poetry reading.
Thank you very much.
We cleared up that metachlorians are not the Force.
That's interesting. All right. Well,
you good?
Interesting. Interesting. Take a photo of this.
Leave him on a cliffhanger.
All right, chat. We love you. Oh.
Jerry.
Thank you, Mr. Star Wars Theory. I enjoyed that the ring you see is my Infinity Gauntlet ring. I'm a Marvel fan before the... What the fuck?
That didn't rhyme. That one didn't
No,
rhyme.
I think that was just a comment.
That's just a comment.
He doesn't have like an
My bad.
Etrigan thing where he only speaks in rhyme. He just...
My bad. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Turns out Yoda just had a stroke. That's why he talks that way.
All right, chat. Boys, shall we wrap it up? We good?
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to mention?
Appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
Next Thursday. Tomorrow
Next
night, I have
Thursday.
my panel show, Friday, Inside the Badger Den, every 8 o'clock. Every Friday, 8 o'clock. PST.
And you'll have a new lore video tomorrow, guys. And of course, the sale will be dropping tomorrow. Make sure you are an email subscriber at theorysabers.com.
Love you, dog.
We're in the home stretch for Vader episode 2, boys. Let's do this thing. Big announcement coming next week. Dash, any announcements for you?
Kotal videos on Dark Lord Dash, working on AI to tell Red Harvest on Dash Star. Thank you for your patience. Much love.
We love you guys. We'll see you later. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate you.
Boy.
Yep.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
And you're sounding like a separatist.